Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Here we go. Sunday Night Sinners. Ladies and gentlemen, get your favorite spot on your couch. Get your TV on. Put the YouTube on. Pom Rai, Rebeka taking on Krishna, and Rebeka. Winner goes to the Final Four and in the money. Loser going home. It's a pretty exciting weekend here. Almost mirroring the Final Four and the the NCAA basketball tournaments. We've got all our tournaments getting down to the Final Four this particular weekend. This match will be starting here. We have another match starting at 4:00. A lot of storylines in that one, but Aaron Erfman's wife, April Erfman, will be playing with Kennyth Jaurez, and they will be playing Aaron Hara and Crystal Rose. And Aaron and April are in the Final Four of the Friday fight night, which is crazy. Here we go. Robbie?
Yeah.
What's
up,
going
guys?
on? What's
not
up?
much. Not much.
About to get started here.
Yeah. I speaking of which, I was talking to Aaron, and he's like, "Man, I love April, but I want to win both these. I want to take them both down."
Dude, it would be huge, right?
Oh, that would be huge.
Winning
And then-
both of these tournaments, like being part of the both winning circles here. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I mean, that'd be a lot of money in a short amount of time.
A lot of money, a lot of prestige.
Right.
Saying you're the champ of both.
Yeah. Yeah.
And April also has the same opportunity.
Exactly.
If April takes them down today and then they win it, she can win both.
Right. And I'm pretty sure that's in the forefront of both their minds that, hey, I got to be up here because I know how this guy shoots. I shoot with him on Friday night, or I shoot with this girl on Friday night. And I was asking Aaron, I'm like, hey, did you guys kind of bring that, or, talking with your partner about, hey, this is how April plays, and maybe we need to do this, and, maybe some strategy around that?
Sure. It's going to be a good storyline for sure.
Oh,
when
yeah.
they kick it off.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing kind of how they, how they interact and everything. I'm sure it'll be real friendly, but inside they're going to try to kill each other.
But you know what? I'd be willing to bet that we see an excellent display of sportsmanship between the two
Oh, of course.
I mean, this
whole tournaments. Both these tournaments are full of good sportsmanship. Really.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that when I was doing the commentating for the ladies. That, man, I got a lesson to learn at sportsmanship watching these ladies. And you see a lot of in these tournaments, man. There's, people understand, it just wasn't my day. You guys played a good game and deserved to win. And,
Sure.
And go from there. And it's really, I think it's a good thing for pool.
For
we
sure.
see people do that.
Absolutely.
And the fact that we get a chance here at Piazza's to do that and come through with with that kind of ideal and that kind of the mental aspect of the whole game,
Yeah, absolutely. Need to work on it myself a little bit.
Right.
gear down my competitive nature. But anyway, we got this match just kicked off. Pom Rai and Pom and Rebeka made a ball. They're on stripes, Robbie. They're looking like they're working the rack down here. And winner of this match, I'll let everyone know, goes on to the Final Four and into the money. Loser goes home, and they're playing Krishna and Rebeka. This is going to be a good match in itself. They're going to be in a little bit of trouble here, don't you think, on this 10 ball?
Yeah. Once again, colorblind, so you tell me it's a 10 ball, I'm going to believe you.
Or the 10 or the 12.
So, yeah. But, yeah, that's a little stuck. But I think if she can just kind of play a little float, there it is.
And then go for the bank?
Yeah, I think Pom, I don't know, can he see it enough? Can we get an overhead view and see if he's got enough to cut that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Pom may
Can he might cut it in the side? Or are you banking? I think I'm going bank here.
I know. Yeah, it looks like that bank's kind of straightforward, and then you don't have to worry about the rub off the 8s if you're cutting it.
Sure.
You know, I kind of like.
And you get a fuller ball hit, so you can control the rock a lot better on a shot like that. Looks like that's what he's going to do. Probably come into the face of the 8. Oh,
it is nice.
Early fire.
Very nice. Yep.
Nice little shot. These guys have got a real good chance to break and run the first rack here.
I know that's.
How are you hitting this one?
I'm just center and taking it up to the top. And
were you going to shoot the 9 in the same pocket, or were you going to shoot the 9 in the top
shoot
right?
The 9 no, I was going to shoot the 9 in the side.
Oh, in the side.
I like that
so
side.
Slow roll that ball.
Yep, and then floating the cue ball down between the 3 and the 5.
Gotcha.
I think that would be an easy shot for Pom to pull off.
Okay, so they had a good opportunity there, and now it's Krishna and Rebeka's turn. I haven't commentated any of these Jack and Jills, so I haven't really seen any kind of nerves and anything like that.
Is that you or is that me?
This is you all day.
Thank you, sir.
I actually put my stuff over there because I was going to sit over there, but I didn't see you, so.
No worries. Hey, the owner of the place gets a nice chair, You can't really complain.
Appreciate it. So looks like he's going to duck here off the 6.
But are you pulling it behind the 8 or are you pulling it behind the?
I like going behind the 8.
I like
just because that way you got the 5 and it just plays.
And you can kind of get it closer to the 8, eliminates the jump shot.
There you go. Yep.
As we've seen Aaron, who's going to play in the 4 o'clock matches, man, he loves that jump shot.
He came with it when it was, I think it was 3-3, and Dustin laid a good safety down on him Friday night, and he jumped it in, and then they just took off after that shot. They ran out, ran out, and they owned it from there.
Yep. Didn't Aaron have a jump bank or a jump kick on the 8 ball into the side? And I don't know if it was this one or a previous one.
Oh, he's done some stuff like that.
It's sick.
Yeah, he's a magician with that little jump cue he's got. Ooh.
See, in this, I think just trying to touch that 9 with the 4 balls down here in the bottom. These all kind of clumped up. If you get that cue ball somewhere up in here, just touching that 9 ball, I mean, would have been a great thing. Even
if they would have got a hit right there, you're saying? Yeah, for sure.
I don't.
Anything with ball in hand, right?
Right.
Anything. Make them work.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got work to do, but they can take care of almost all their problems right here on the first shot. But which one do you take, Robbie?
Me, I like taking that 1 into the side by the 5.
Yeah, if the 1 goes, do you bump the? Do you just hit a stop shot so you're behind the 4? Or do you just kind of bump into the 4?
I bump in the 4.
So you can shoot this. You can shoot this ball next after the 1.
True.
That's what I would do. I'd take your shot. Shoot the 1, stop shot right there. Then play the 2 to open up the pocket, and then come up and you got the 6-4. You're accessible, right? And then probably the tricky ball from there is the 5. You got to kind of work a good angle on that.
Right.
But I would shoot the 1, then the 2 here. But if she shoots a stop shot on the 2, she's going to have the 1, but she's going to be underneath those balls then. Look at this.
So, is that 4 accessible? In the side pocket?
I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't. I think the 1.
It looks like it's almost tied up, huh?
Yeah. So you have options here, right?
I mean,
if you don't like it, you can just shoot a dead stop shot on the 1 and bank the 1 and freeze him on the back of the 4 again.
Krishna looks like he's playing the 4 ball.
Oh, he's shooting the 4 straight in.
There you go. Oh, there it is. Get that 5 and just roll up for the 3. Very nice.
100%, right?
Rebeka's looking at that.
You're probably not going to get better on that ball, are you?
Heck no. We were talking about Krishna's shoot and stop kind of guy. He's not trying to play anything
Make
fancy.
sure you don't roll too far here. Don't
that.
roll too
Nice.
far. That'll work.
Oh yeah.
What were you guys talking about?
That how Krishna is just kind of a stop and shoot guy. He's gonna just take the simplest path to the next ball. He's not trying to do anything special. He's not kind of trying to
My
do
favorite
anything
kind of
tricky.
8-ball player.
Yep. And it frustrates the heck out of me because I get these nice safeties on him, and he figures out the 2 rail or the 3 rail where to touch on it,
Yeah.
and it's the simplest way to the ball too.
Maria, what's up, Maria Finley? She said, "Hey, Robbie. Hey, TP. The Red Menace, the one and only,
Red Menace, yep.
world famous." It's a good little out right here. Probably going to go. It's preference. I think you go forward and shoot the one in the bottom right. I think you come just straight up and straight down. This is like the ones you like to place underneath the ball and play the one in the side. Is that the way?
I mean, I think it's a natural path to shoot the 6 and the 1 in the same pocket.
So yeah, you can spin around. So that's what I
Right.
was going to say. Preference. You can shoot the one in the same pocket, or you can
Yep.
shoot the one in the bottom right. I don't play for side pockets here because
No.
just you can get a real. If you don't get good, you can get a on the wrong side,
yeah.
funny angle, and it's a difficult shot in the side usually.
Right.
But I've seen a lot of people play. You know, they make the ball, keep it simple, keep the ball underneath the one, and shoot it in the side. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
I like putting a little stroke on this ball.
I think at the level that Krishna plays, that we play, it's more about letting your stroke out and not trying to control the cue ball with cue ball speed, but more trying to control it with stroke length. And
Yeah.
it's a little bit. Do I ask what your word was today?
Yeah, you can. That's why I woke
There
up
it is.
today and Maria gave me my word of the day because on Friday night fights she said she was going to give me a new word every day.
Oh,
And,
there you
so I got my word today.
See, and then how Krishna is able to do the same thing, shoot that 1 and bring it up above the 8. And again, it's just stroke length.
Fugacious.
Fugacious.
Fugacious was my word of the day.
And can we get a definition?
Yes, we can. It describes something that lasts only a short time.
Right.
So I told her my luck last night was was fugacious.
Oh.
I don't mind. She stroked it in with confidence. She
Right.
just missed it. That you just missed it. You just gotta dial that in.
First match, still got a little bit of jitters, maybe.
Ooh. Yeah, definitely some jitters. I believe. Little, on the stream playing for Final Four action.
Right. How much now?
This one, man, I wish I had all the stats on this one. I know the Friday fight night. I believe there's a $30K in this one.
$30K.
So you're looking at like $3,000. But everyone's guaranteed a piece of $3K if they win and get to the Final Four, which is 10% because it pays 40, 30, 20, 10.
Nice.
Krishna's going to go all out on this bank here. And
Nice.
beautiful shot
Yep.
by Mr. Krishna.
Nice little touch.
Little fire shot for the bank. And then, let's see. What would be this one? One zip. That was a pretty good game of pool right there, I think. Both teams executed almost a full run out of the balls. Just a couple little mishaps at the end of their racks, but I feel like everyone's playing pretty good so far. A few misses, but that's totally understandable under the pressure and everything. But it looks like this is going to be a good match.
Yeah.
Oh, good break. Watch cue ball. Watch out, cue ball.
Rebecca's got a good break.
Head ball break.
Mm-hmm. She's not trying to kill it. She's just trying to put a good stroke on it.
Trying to make a good solid connection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She did that. And what do you like here? What do you like? What's
I like those solids. I like shooting that 4 with a little bit of, what is that, 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30 English. Get it to come around the 13. Come up short, you got the 5 in the corner. Go long, you got the 5 in the side, maybe the 1 in the corner.
You're going to go around the 13?
Yeah.
And which ball are you playing position on?
Either, well, the 5, because if I make it.
So you're going to come out back, 2 rails out back, middle table.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I was looking at what Krishna's doing right now.
Yeah. Solid. Stripes look good too, but oops.
I liked stripes for the fact that I was going to say the 11, the 12, but they went too far on the 12 now. If they would have rolled a little bit, then you go forward the 15, right, and then you go down table and take care of your stripes. But both of them were good. I just thought the 1 and the 7 combo got me a little bit there.
No, I don't like that combo either. I think playing the 1 bumps the 7 to the.
Got to play. You're playing the 1 in the bottom left. Yeah.
Bottom left and bumping the 7.
I like going forward of this and bumping the 4 just a little bit to move out of the way of the 10. If the 10 didn't go in the top right corner,
right,
and going into the 4 stops it for position on the 13 ball.
Certainly.
And I think the 10 even goes in the side by the 14. If you would have, that's only if the 10 doesn't go in that pocket. Right. I would have looked to see if that cleared, and if it does, I'm good. I wouldn't have had to go into the 4. But if it didn't, I would have bumped the 4, opening up that pocket, and then you would have had this little triangle. You don't have to use the 14 here to get to the 15 just because it's close. I know our brains work funny. We're going to try to get it on the 14 to get to the 15. If we get a funny angle here, you can trade. I mean, you can trade like the last 2 balls. You can come off that 13 and come down and get a shot on the 14. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of things we do. Our brains are like trained. Ball closest to the 8 is my last ball, or the ball closest to the last ball is my second to the last ball, and our brains like to work like that. But it all depends on the angles we get, Robbie. That's what I'm saying.
Well, watching you and Stefan play, and I see that you guys don't go that pattern, that closest ball to your money ball. Obviously playing 9 ball, completely different. But the times that you guys do play 8 ball occasionally, that you like playing that ball closest, that allows you to let that stroke out and let that cue ball roll and set up on that next shot that allows you to get the stroke to get back on that 8. And I kind of like looking at that also.
Or just the natural,
right?
Well, the easiest natural going forward with balls and not having to play into a position where you got to draw it back a long way, and it's keeping on the right side of the balls where it's just they kind of flow naturally. I hope this 10 goes in that bottom or that top right here. Otherwise, I'd take the 10 on the side right now. It must. They could end up a little funny here, Rob. I mean, you're perfect on the 14 to get to the 15, but now you got your 10 soldier, and we still don't know if it goes in the top right. I don't know. He's looking at. I think I might take it too. If it don't go in the top right, do you cut it? Do you play it right now? No, he's back cutting it right now. Crazy.
Well, I mean, I kind of like going to the top left-hand pocket because that 4 ball stops that cue ball.
Yeah.
And then you can play that same shot of the 14.
So it did go. Look at this shot.
Wow.
That was perfect.
Wow.
Dude, yeah. I agree. I agree with you. What a shot.
Nice.
Out of line, back in perfect line. Mm-hmm. The old solver. That was the solver right there. Completely kind of out of line with the balls and took a shot and got it right back in to solve the game here. Careful.
Oh, nice.
She's good.
Yep,
but Krishna's on the rail. He can only go forward here. You're almost, I think, forced to shoot that 8 in the side now, right?
Can you think you could go off the 15 and run into the 7? I mean, I know
I think it's really flat.
That's too flat. Yeah.
And I want to make sure that I get a shot at the win. So I think it's a little too risky if that shot was there, just in case you miss the 7 and you're hooked.
Mm-hmm.
So you just got to take your medicine here. Roll the 15 in. Try to get, like he did. He checked it and try to get into your best spot for the side pocket, which is probably don't freeze it on that end rail. This is going to be good.
Nice.
Very good. Very, very comfortable look here with the distance between the cue ball, 8-ball, and then the cue ball off the rail like it is. Very comfortable. There it is. What a shot. Nice out. What a nice out that was.
Break and run.
2-0. Break and run.
Break and run.
Break and run.
There it is.
On the stripies. Krishna, nice shot getting back in line there. That was not easy.
That was the key
not
shot
easy
right
at all.
there. We were talking earlier. My wife, Kristen, she's a low skill player, and she's finally realized she has somebody that actually knows how to play the game. That's in her back pocket, and she wants to improve her game. And Rebeka's in the same position with Jeremy, her husband, Jeremy Bloden.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's a 7'8", I think he is. He might be a 7'9" now.
Look at
So,
this
you know,
break. Another great break. Nice break. Anyway, sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. And so she's got the kind of same thing going on that she doesn't understand how something works. She's got somebody she's trying to, hey, how does this work? Now that we talked also about the husband wife in the competition kind of relationship too. Sometimes we're talking at a pace they don't want to, or they may not be able to understand, or maybe they're not in a position to hear what we're saying, because of the way that we're explaining it. But yeah, Rebeka's game has really improved just in the short time that I've known her.
Well, we have two Rebekas playing today. So you're talking about Rebeka Thunstrom.
Yes.
Okay. Because Rebeka McClure
Yes,
also has a nice little game here
yeah,
to her.
Rebeka
Both
McClure.
of them are on the up for sure. They practice a lot.
Yeah, I liked playing her team in VNEA. It was her and JR, and I forget who the other two guys were, but playing them was always a fun time, and certainly one that kept me on my toes and being able to shoot and consistently.
Nice.
Sandra Corp just chimed in. Does she have them in the Calcutta?
Well, she did something that should go down in the record books. Not yesterday, but the week before. Sandra Padilla swept. I've never seen it in all my life. She won first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth in the Calcutta. I know everyone knows Sandra Corp. She buys a lot of teams, but to get first through six and sweep the board, because that's all it paid was 6 places, and she swept. She picked the top 6, 29 teams too. Pretty impressive.
This was yesterday.
This was a week from yesterday.
Wow. Okay. So the 1050 or
the 1050.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
I mean, that's the dream, right? When you're a Calcutta player.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm going there today, and I'm picking every winner.
Well,
so,
I picked a good horse in my time.
Congratulations.
Picked a good horse or two.
Yeah? It's fun to pick the right horse.
Oh, yeah.
I told her if it was a real horse race, she would have won a lot of money in the pick 6 or whatever it's called.
Heck yeah.
All right, this looks good. These guys are working a good little pattern here. I like the stop shot on the 11 here, Robbie. Stop.
Yep,
I want that angle on the 12 to come flat across to the 10-13.
Yep.
Do not roll forward here and I don't want it like a back cut angle on this 12 because of the 3 and the 7 are traffic. Ooh, I don't know this is okay. They can come back to those. They can come back. All right. If that would have fell, they had outs, and she's got a little bit of cover here. I think there's a little cover here. That one does not look like it goes from this angle.
I don't know that she can see it around the 13, but she can easily see it off the rail.
And the 5. She can see the 5.
Yeah, I definitely see the 5. I don't know that it goes anywhere. Well, maybe she can see it.
Just a little slow roll, double kiss the 1 behind the 7, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Just really delicate speed here. Looks like she's loading up a little, though.
All right.
Yeah, she is.
Ooh.
Good try. She went forward. I thought it was on the rail, so I didn't know. But good try. Pom's going to probably shoot this 13-10 combo or the 11. If the 11-10 combo goes, I'm shooting the 11 for sure.
Right.
I'm absolutely shooting the 11. I don't want that ball in the middle of the table. Oh, good shot. Okay, little tricky here, Rob. I'm definitely need to get this cue ball to the rail so I can shoot the 11 next. I do not want to shoot this combo. Okay, she went back. She went back. I thought she could go forward and across and lay flat on that 11. They're in a little bit of, this is a little trouble here. Pom has nothing easier. Can he see the 11? Maybe he can see the 11. Do you ever go, would you rather shoot this rail first 11 ball or shoot the 9 ball? Because it looks like the 11s that you can hit it pretty easy going rail first, right? Like this. The only reason I like shooting it rail first is because you can get a full ball, like right here. I think you can see this right here. So I'm like going like this, and then trying to pocket this. But the cue ball is going to be coming here, or here, you know, staying down table here. And if you shoot the 9, the cue ball is going down here. That's the reason I would shoot the rail first, just almost like a two-way, you know.
He tried it. He loaded it up.
He's going to sell out this 3 in the side, straight in the side here.
And he opened up that 8.
I just thought if you shoot the rail first on the 11, Rob, first of all, it's going to be a nice, easy shot. And if you, I don't think you could, you're going to hit the 11 no matter what. Right. If you hit it a little funny, the 11 hangs in the hole, but the cue ball could slide underneath the 9 and the 15. That's just the natural, you know, way of the cue ball's path there. And you could, it was a much more controlled shot. Even though the 9 gets you the run out if you make it, I think. But you're definitely got to go all the way back down table. And if you do rattle it, the cue ball's down and then they're sitting there looking at their 1-7 with ball in hand, you know?
Right.
I'm just going to shoot this combo and just overcut the 7 a little, or you go rail first on the 1.
I like the overcut of the 7, have it come back down the table a little bit. Maybe the cue ball winds up on a good spot on the 5.
Oh, she could see the 1 all day. Yeah. Oh, look at all this worked out.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
She shot the 1 straight in.
Dang it.
I mean, played position on 2 balls.
Right.
What a shot.
Yeah. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? That. Yeah,
What's
Mick,
up?
she practices her stroke. She gets out there and she'll hit balls up and down the table. And Rebeka really, like I said, she's got Jeremy there, and you know, and he tries to give her a little bit of instruction every now and then, and she asks good questions. She's asked a couple of questions of me, and you know, some drills, or you know, what should I do for this or that, and she's listening and learning.
Look at this.
Yeah. Textbook shot again. Krishna, stop or shoot and stop.
Well, she set him up perfectly.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Luke? What's going on, my brother? Mikey Hansen. She does strike it though.
Mm-hmm.
Three zero. 3-0. All right, Pom and Rebeka looking to get on the board here. They better do it pretty quickly.
So back to the question I like asking: at what point do you start worrying? What's the score that you start? Okay, we need to do something here. We need to.
In a match like this, I'm not even bullshitting. Like before the coin flip, that's how intense I get. I want my intensity to show up on right when we flip, right when we break. Right then, I'm worried. I don't like that word, but my intensity. Right. I mean, we got to be ready right out the go. We got to go knock them out. I always say single elimination. For big money, I'd rather fight like Mike Tyson than Muhammad Ali.
Right.
I'd rather come out the gate and try to knock them out and come out with all that intensity and then try to maintain, of course, all the way through if it takes 2 hours, 3 hours. But that intensity is right from the go. Right now, I would say though, to answer your question, right now we have to clean everything up. We have to not miss. We've got to, we got to grind our way back into this match. We got to grind this game out right here. We got to grind this game out one at a time. We got to get it to 3-1. I'm never probably worried. The sharpness of my focus is now. Right. I'd say, well, let's go. We got to get going here.
Right.
Let's go. Pick our game up. Take your time. Make sure we're shooting the puck in the net every time. But yeah, it's no fun to be down 3-0. You'd rather be up 3-0 for sure. But yeah, no more. Just try to grind out this game right here. It means everything.
I'd say that, from the second you put your stick together, it's go time.
Yeah, especially in a high stakes tournament.
Yeah, I start worrying
high
when
stakes
they're
matches.
on the hill and I'm not.
High stakes matches.
Right.
I mean, your cleats are already tied up. Your gloves are on. Whatever sport you're playing, you're walking on the field. It's a playoff game. It's the championship game. You treat it like that. So it's just got that little more. You got a little more energy than like a regular season ball game if you're a pro, right? When you get to those playoffs, everything gets ramped up. Solids here.
Mike Benora chiming in. He's on Krishna's team on Tuesday, Napa League.
He's on my team on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Mikey, what's up? Postnet. If you guys haven't heard about Postnet, you will. All right, you go to chess here. I think you got to go to chess here. But which pieces are you going to move? Which you got to slow the game down right here, my Robbie. I think I like cutting the 5 real easy, right, and putting the 5 on the back of the 11 and just taking the cue ball back down below the 14. It's very subtle. I'm just going to slow this game down right here a little bit right now. I ain't going to take any balls off. But I like positioning this 5, just tying up the 11, and then just sliding the cue ball almost back down to where it is now.
A little too hard.
Yeah, and he missed the 5 ball connection to the 11. I don't know if that's what he was trying, but wouldn't you have tried to just tie something up there, like come off the inning as a positive and start working these little positives, these little inning wins? They add up like a positive outcome each inning if I'm not trying to run out.
Right. I always talk to my low skill players is we want to shoot to maintain control even as we're sitting down. So where's that shot that's going to give us control while we're in our chair? And Aaron kind of touched on it about the position play and came in and asked you about a certain spot. You had made a comment about it. He was trying to clarify it and everything. And I mean that's the big point of this. How do I shoot to maintain maximum availability to get back to the table?
Right. So that means on your turn or on their turn, and you don't have a run out or you don't have a shot. What's at least buy another inning down the road? I call it buying an inning, like tying up a ball. I did something positive on a shot that we couldn't run out on. Nice shot here.
Yeah.
Good shot there. Well, Krishna and Rebeka coming out with they're being very aggressive in this match, and they're executing pretty well. This is tricky. This is really tricky. Oh, I didn't even see the 13. I thought he was on the 10. This is not as tricky with the 13 ball there. I was like, how's he going to play a position that 9 does not go in the side pocket? I like this. I like this. I like the try there. I would try to get back in between those two balls. Oh, they got it. She has a shot here. If she sees it, she can just nestle this cue ball right up on the 3-9 and just put a little pinch draw on the 12 here.
Yep.
And let them see nothing, and don't worry about where the 12's going. Because I don't think the 12 goes. Can you back cut this 12?
I don't think you can see that full.
They're talking it over. What do you like? Are you ever shooting?
I'm with you on that. Shooting the 12 and just drawing right back to the 3 ball, the 3 and the 9.
Yeah, a little containment, right?
Right.
You block the 8's blocking the 2. If you nestle on the 3, they can't see the 1. They're in a little funny spot, and now the pressure's on them not to sell out the 9, the 10, or wherever the 12 lies. And these guys are playing pretty good too, so there is some pressure on where they leave these Krishna and Rebeka because they're running out. So, they're going to go rail first in this 10. All offense. Gotta love it.
Ooh. Right there.
Well, we know what kind of frame of mind they have. They're very offensive-minded today, which is okay. They're attacking.
Well, that decision might have been to allow Krishna to handle that 9-12
Yeah.
and do that. I mean, that's not a bad play. I wouldn't have minded, being left with that and trying to figure that out.
Three ball's a little funny here.
Mm-hmm.
Pom can go into it right now. I think he can go into at least the 12 ball with some draw off the 1.
Right.
I think he can go into the 9. Got a 5 ball hanging by the side. 4 ball's pretty accessible. I'd roll the dice here and try to bump it into the 9 here off the 1. Is he going forward? Oh, good shot, Pom. Pom did some old check, but it didn't get it out of the little pocket it was sitting in. It still is tricky, but it does go now in the top left and the side pocket to the right. That was a good little shot. He went down, played that check English to come back into the stack from the bottom way. Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
And I like the position on the 2 now. He can go 2 rails into that 12-3 and leave that shot on the 5 in the side. Maybe kick that 3 up the rail a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a little. He's got a thin hit here. He's only going to have to go 1 rail into the 12 or 3. Oh, and he checked it too much. He put a bunch of inside sauce on that one. And they are in trouble now, Robbie. They're in trouble now. Because cue ball's jacked up on the 10. They don't. The 5, you can't really cut it in the corner. Scratches there, especially when you're jacked up. 3 ball has no pocket. Do you just play containment here and roll the cue ball off the side of the 5? Ooh.
What? Wow.
She took a crack at it.
Wow. That was aggressive.
And the cue ball ended up pretty good here.
Heck yeah. I was thinking about the other side of the 5.
Yeah, and dropping the cue ball, just kind of dropping it down by the hole.
Yeah, down between the middle and the right diamond.
Boy, this is not easy.
See, I kind of like going straight into this 9 ball.
Right?
The 3 really, I mean, they could bank the 3 if they want to, but cover up on the 5.
I don't hate that shot. Robbie's saying go into the 9 here and put the cue ball, just kind of follow the cue ball down to like right here, or go through the 9 and give him a real, I mean, that's an awkward spot to be for sure for solids. Krishna's taking on the side pocket shot. What a shot.
Krishna said, forget about it.
What a shot. Those are so not easy. Those on the rail, weird angles in the side. This is not easy, Robbie. I think 3 balls.
I think this is just a standard shot with big top on it. You run into the 3, run into the 12. I mean,
okay.
You might be able to bump the 12. I mean, you could probably bump the 3 here. That tangent line looks like it's straight to the 3.
Sure. How about this shot?
Oh.
How about this shot? She says, I'm just going to play position.
Right.
Gently bump into the 3.
Right.
What a shot that was.
I'm just going to put a little rub on it.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Give the same massage my hubby gives me on Saturday night. See how you like it.
I think he can shoot this easy, Robbie. And the tangent line, just gently bumping the 8 like full, and you got the shot for the 8 in the corner.
Or to bring it straight to the 5. It runs into the 5. Yeah. I
Okay.
mean,
That's what he's looking at. I think you can just go gently forward, and it's almost a direct tangent line right into the face of the 8. Very easy. Just control the cue ball. Oh, and you called it.
Underneath, yeah. He just hit it a little soft and let it slide down below the 5. Hits it a little bit firmer. See, I like this. I like what she's looking at because that 3 looks like it protects her from that side pocket.
Oh, yeah. Big shot here. Big shot here. 4-0 or possibly 3-1. Look at this.
What a cut.
What a shot. Rebeka and Krishna. It's all Krishna and Rebeka so far, 4-0.
Yeah, Luke, that rotation thing. I mean, that's if they maintain the same rotation, but Pom gets up, makes a shot, Rebeka misses, Krishna gets up, makes a shot or misses a shot. I mean, you're always changing who you follow. But it is knowing who is next. Do I play this shot? Do I play the low percentage, shot and be aggressive? Do I play the high percentage safety? Who's shooting next?
Yep, paying attention to who shoots next on each team is a lot of strategy involved there, for sure. But yeah, when you're playing Scotch, there is no following who every time. It changes constantly. Now, if you're playing shoot till you miss, now you know who you follow.
Yeah,
and now
Dutch.
You know who you protect. Yeah. You call it Dutch?
Dutch. So there's Dutch doubles, which is shoot till you miss. Then their turn, they one of their players shoots you. And then Scotch doubles is you shoot, I shoot till we miss as a team.
Gotcha.
Right? Yeah. It took us a while to figure that out. Nice. Ooh, I don't like that. I think I would have taken the 14 there. Tried to leave the 13. So if I couldn't come off and get in that little 3-8 window for the 15, you'd have the 9 back up.
I like playing this cue ball. I like shooting this 10 ball, banking it, and going off the rail, put them behind the 13. If you don't get there, you're just at least, putting the cue ball down on the end rail here. I don't want to move the 11 out of the way of the 4. I want to keep things jumbled right there. Slow the game down, make them real grimy right here when I'm losing, and just try to lengthen out these games.
And that's what Pom's talking about right there.
That's where I'd go. Yep. Or try to go. So she needs just a little fuller of a hit.
Oh, yep.
You need to go a little fuller hit, and you end up behind that 13. All right, they got a pretty free shot here. If I don't think they really need to disturb any balls. I was going to say they can go into them, but I don't think you need to. The 6 goes. The 6 goes. Yeah.
5 goes up.
Slow roll this 7 in the side. You're on the 6 ball, and then start working your pattern from there, maybe. Or do you shoot the 4 here now?
I kind of like that 4. Shoot the 5 top, then the 1. I don't know. You're still having to figure out. You shoot the 3 next. Get on the 6-2. Go.
If you do take the 4 right now, you most likely are going to bump a ball. You're going to definitely bump a ball. So there's some traffic you got to deal with here. Right. So let's see what he's thinking. Ooh. All right, they're going to be snooked here. Snookered. Just no ball in hand. That's all I would try to think. Like, if nothing's really, you can pick a pocket maybe and shoot a kick shot, but just no ball in hand. That's all I tell myself.
I mean, she could see the edge of that too all day.
Oh, okay.
But where's the over the top? Where are my glasses? I can see the buttons.
I think it's the 4th one.
4th one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can see.
Oh, she back cut the 2, huh?
Yeah, so she can overhead. Nope, overhead. We back there yet? So that 2 is cuttable to that top left pocket.
I think I'm going to swing at it then.
Yeah.
Why not?
I like that.
A lot of good things can happen if you make it. Cue balls, you're going to get shaped on the 7 in the side. Maybe the 5-1, coming over to that side, that rail over there.
She's looking at the 1. I like this too. See the edge, nice, easy.
So she's playing probably a safety here, huh? Or is she going for the bank? Oh, she went for the bank.
Woo!
It's still tracking towards the hole, too.
Oh, got that 5 to cover up the 13.
I mean, there's no question about what their game plan is.
Right.
We're shooting. We are shooting.
We are aggressive all day.
Yep, stay aggressive. Mm-hmm. It's a good mindset to be in, really.
Up.
You can lose games by being too aggressive, but to me, being aggressive is you're always charging or attacking racks and shooting to win. It's got more of a winning kind of the mentality. I'm not saying it's the right strategy or anything, but the mentality is let's go. Let's go.
Being
Let's
up
go.
4-0 is kind of a green light to do that too, you know. So
For sure.
ooh, did he bump it enough? Oh, nice. Very nice.
All right, Pom and Rebeka, let's get out here. Definitely a
Very
must-win
nice.
game here, Luke. Okay, run this pattern. What's the safest route? The 12 for me, for sure, is the first ball. And I'm going to try to get on the both balls here. I'm going to try to get perfect on the 11 and the 14. Oh, he shot it a little heavy. Did take the pocket. Not the end of the world yet. Pom got good too. She could have shot the 11 and backed it up, 5-6 inches there, and they were out. They were out. I like this. I'm going in there with. I'm going to go in there with a little bit of a rip speed too. A little bit of freedom here. I got balls. I got pawns everywhere. The 1. Let's see if he tries to control the 6. Nope.
Oh,
I like it. I like it.
He got it out of there, and
Dude.
I mean, he contacts the 12. It's going to stay near the pocket.
They're ready to go now.
Yep.
They run this pattern and get down that cue ball between the 1 and the 6, kind of in the middle of the table there. They got side.
Mm-hmm.
I like what she did there.
Yeah, not
She was
bad.
coming to the middle of the table. She got a little bit of fun. She did get funny on she can still shoot the 7 in the side. Krishna can shoot the 7 in the side, but I liked her coming to the middle of the table.
Right.
Definitely like that. I mean, if she would have got perfect angle on the 7 here, they would have Krishna would have stunned to the 6, the 1 or whatever. And
What's up,
a
Namo?
little work here now. Namo, what's up? So what are you doing, Rob? Are you drawing? You're cutting the 7 in the side, and are you drawing it and trying to come back all the way down between the 1 and the 6? I think I'm going that way instead of playing shape on the 3.
Right.
I'm going to try to get shape on between the 6 and the 1. I'm going to come all the way back down through his hand. Watch out. He went that way.
Wow.
Maybe it was too thin, but I thought you could draw out and go to the end rail and come straight back.
Right.
That's what I
think
saw.
so too. Come between the left diamond and the middle diamond.
Yeah.
Maybe off the second rail, the long rail.
All right. Golden opportunity here. I mean, absolute must get out here. 3 balls, ball in hand. Okay. The pattern can be tricky when you get up sometimes, you're in stroke, you just go bing, 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 and your mind works like that. I don't mind this at all.
Nope.
I'll tell you what, if I'm Pom, I'm shooting this 14 ball right now.
Oh,
I'm not shooting the 12 right now.
nope.
Shooting the 14. The 12, how many times we shoot that and it kills off and you get too low? I like that. He's fine. This is, rail, little tricky here, Robbie. It's just a little clip of the 12, and it kind of slides up the rail. Oh, she hit it. She hit it like it was ball in hand. She hit it.
Yeah.
That was not easy, dude. You could have skinnied off and gone all the way to the end rail.
Yep.
But anyway, 4-1.
Nice.
They took care
So
of
they
it.
get in there. They get
All
on the
right, there
board.
they go. They're smiling a little bit here, little fist bumps.
So this is that shot on the 12. It's for the lower skill players watching this. You're not aiming at the ball. You're aiming at the gap between the ball and the rail.
Okay.
Right? It prevents the scratch. You're not going to follow that ball
Right.
in.
Yep.
And then if you're having to get up the table, whatever it is. So if she had to come back across the table, she's looking at that gap on the right side of the 12. It's a little bit larger, but you're hitting that right side of the 12. It's going to come off the 12, come off the rail, and bring it back across the table. She wanted to go up the table, so she looked at the left side of the 12, goes rail off the ball and up the table. And so it prevents you from doing that follow-in that we all have done before.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to be fancy, trying to stop the ball right in the pocket. We let it slide a little bit or maybe not enough, and so it turns over and it goes right into the pocket, right past the ball.
Oh, they got a little unfortunate there. She broke those balls real well.
Rebeka's got a great break.
She broke those nicely and just missed a couple balls in the side pocket there.
Right.
We talk about it a lot. It's huge to get that first game under your belt. You're on the board.
Right.
It's almost like a pressure in itself to get up on the board now. And now a little bit of freedom going forward. You're on the board. Just relax. Try to focus. Take advantage of every opportunity you get back at the table. All right, there's solids. Everything's ready to go except that 6 ball.
Yeah, and I like where Rebeka is right now, off the 4, comes down to the bottom rail with a little bit of left, a little bit of left English, runs right in that 15-6. She's left with the shot on the 2.
Got to miss the 13 coming in though.
I think it misses naturally. Oh, okay. And
well, it depends what side of the
right,
depends where you're hitting the ball into the side pocket. You
Sure.
can overcut it for a thinner hit. You can hit
Right.
it full for a fuller hit. So a lot of that too.
There's Stephanie. She didn't want to be here today. She had something more important to do. Whatever.
I know it wasn't softball. Softball game got rained out. I got that text early. What's up, Stephanie? I just heard that today about Becca the Rekka.
Becca the
And
Rekka.
Krishnasty is what I heard. Krishna Inc. I heard it was Krishnasty is what his nickname was. But anyway, Krishna Inc. is good too.
So I was talking to Krishna. I was like, hey, so when did you start playing pool? He said he played a little bit in India and got here, played a little bit more. And it really wasn't until about 2019 he started taking the game seriously. So 6 years. This guy's, one of the top shooters in the house.
Absolutely.
Very
impressive.
The way that he sees the table and gets around, and it's just the simplicity of his game. So it looks like Pom's jacking up, trying to bring it back to the rail and then back to the 2. Oh, maybe.
Opened up the balls here. Solids might not be able to see anything except the 2. But you can make the 2 here. This could end up being a rack run from here.
Yep.
I'm just coming back at the rail between the 14 and 12. And just get down on the 4-3. Make the ball. He made it. Good shot.
Look at that.
Good shot right there.
Nice. Yeah, because the 5, as long as you don't wind up too far outside of it, leads to the 6, the 7. Getting on the 8.
Sure. If you got straight in on the 5 in the corner, too, you could follow it all the way down and play the 6
yeah.
and the 7, or the 7 in the side.
Ooh, ouch.
Well, there's a little roll for stripes right there.
Well, do you do a hero shot, play that 5, and drag that cue ball all the way up there?
It's there.
It
It's there right now. Are you going to get a better shot than that to get it out right now? And Christian's got a big stroke.
I was going to say, Chris has got the stroke for it to get back up there.
And if you make connection, you're probably going to we're going to run into the 11. We're going to have a look at the 7. It ain't going to be an easy shot.
No.
But we're going to at least have a look at the 7.
Oh, he is playing. He's playing the 7.
Oh, you can see the 7? I like that. Oh, no, he's playing just
safe.
Just stopping the game. No more pawns off the table. I don't blame him at all. I don't blame that at all. Set up, keep your 5 there, maybe for a breakout on the 4 later.
Right. I like that all day.
Yeah.
I like the miss, keeping that ball up top of the 5, up top of the 6, up
Definitely.
top of the 7. Let them break that out. I am talking to my partner on the side right now. Hey, just move balls towards pockets. Just move balls towards pockets. We're not trying to do anything else.
Uh-oh. She's going to break it out, too.
What? And got
Came
a
up
pretty
pretty
good lead with
Yeah,
that.
pretty fortunate here.
Does that 13 go to the side there?
I-
I mean, what is that? The 12 ball by the 8. That back cuts to the 14.
Yeah, and the
And
fives,
the
fives hanging
protecting
out.
it. Yep.
You can also back cut this 13 ball probably if you wanted to, but this cue ball still could scratch by the 5. But
Yeah, Feffany, she's been shooting, kind of getting up kind of quick and shooting some balls, but I think it's more nerves than anything else.
nice shot by Pom. I think the 13 goes straight in the side.
It's
Between the
well,
6
if
and the
not,
7.
it's just a little back cut.
Play position.
Nice.
Good shot.
Nice.
All right, what does Pom got here? Gotta figure this out here. This is got 2 balls middle of the table. You got the 15. I don't know if the 11 ball goes by the 4. So
Let's
you
see.
probably have to use the 15 to bump it a little. Oh, it does. It does go by. Look at that. So
Let's go back to over. What about that 10? Cut that 10 in the side.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Because I kind of like taking part of that pocket from the 6-7.
Tell you what, in the 10 and the 9 are going to be problems later in this rack. It could end up being problems. It's a little thin. It's a little skinny, but okay. Pom's got his extension, so he's going to go 2 rails or 3 rails out.
Oops. Sorry. So
He's going to go forward and get if the 11. We said the 11 ball goes, so he can play shape, run into the 8 here. We'll see. It's a natural path to run into the 8. Okay, nothing wrong with that. We said the 11 goes. The 15 goes from here. Absolutely.
that 9 back cuts to the 5 across the 5. It's got the whole side pocket.
Yeah, you lose Whitey there a little bit.
Yeah,
a little thinner hit.
That 8 ball. Comes
I
into
like
play.
playing. Yeah, I like shooting the 15, or if the 11 ball goes, I think I'm going to shoot the 11 and kind of stun or draw because I like shooting this 9 in the bottom right corner,
Right.
possibly, or if it goes in the side, but just a better angle. Ooh, she was straight in on that ball. I thought she had an angle. Now they just got a little tricky here.
I'm doing something stupid, and I'm trying to double kiss that 15 and putting the cue ball right on
Dude,
the
I
backside
love
of the
that
board.
shot. No, I love it. I love it. It's a little far off from the rail to get the pure double kiss and to judge it. If it's right, it's a little closer, it's a little easier. But I like Robbie saying go into the 15 full and let the 15 come off the rail, back into the cue ball, and kiss it onto the back of the 4. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
That works. They can see
it
the
takes and it takes the cut away from the 4. They can't cut the 4 up.
right.
They got a bank shot on the 4, but takes the 5 out of play. I think she can see, excuse me, Krishna can see the 6. Boy, I like coming off the 6 here all day. I like coming off the 6, fat, and getting my cue ball here like this.
Yep. That's
All here, you're doubled and tripled up on everything. But he shot a good shot. He contained the game. It was you know what I mean? He can. He's gonna definitely got another inning coming. Ooh,
yeah.
so I would have thought that out a little bit more. I would have thought it out just a little bit more. Put the 12 ball or the 15 ball at the same time. Either put it into play. I just don't like where that ball's sitting. So I would have left the cue ball there, but I would have put my 15 into a little more of an offensive position.
hit a little harder, played a little bit of a stop shot,
Yeah.
trying to get it out at least to the first diamond or the first.
But she accomplished. She wanted to hide all the balls and let them see the 4. So there's nothing wrong with it. I just would have added a little. I would have added a little.
Dang it! I'm clocking this thing with everything that I own.
Are
man.
you? Very similar shot here. You can come off the top of the 4 here. It's there all day. Cut the 4 right here. Fat off the 4. Taking your cue ball right here to right here. Right here. It's there all day. You can hit. It's almost a half ball hit. And just contain them. I know you're moving it off the 8, but, I mean, you can put them in a real bad spot right here.
It looks like Krishna was talking about the inside.
Even if you don't even get all the way down here, you can go too far here. You can't really go. Let's say you come off and you get right here. This is okay.
Yep.
This is okay. This is okay. I mean, look at all that area is really good containment here. The only thing I really is maybe really over pumping it, where you come on down the end rail and comes out, or you hit it really light. But I think this is really easy to control.
Yeah, Feffany, check that link out and see what it gives you. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go to the other side of the 4, which I don't.
I just don't like it because there's traffic. You can run into the 5.
And the 8 ball, she's going to move that 8 ball too.
Oh, she hit it good though. What a shot! Well, she's gonna get real
Look
good
at
here.
this.
Look
Look
this.
at this.
Fired. Oh my God, dude! What a shot! Oh, I don't know anything. That was an amazing shot.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? What a shot! Joshua B, what's up? Don't click any links. You get viruses, all kinds of shit. When Johnny B's when those come in, he's got some kind of, he goes right to the thing and erases them and sends them into the space.
Yeah, I gotta constantly tell the wife, you haven't gotten a parking ticket. You don't you're not late on your tolls.
Dude, it's unbelievable. We got to be afraid of opening these links.
Yeah.
What a shot right there.
Yeah, that was well played.
Keith, what's up, Keith? Definitely a nice shot. All right, just no ball in hand here, Rob.
Right.
Make sure you hit it.
You know, something I was looking at is just pushing the 7 right up in between that 10 and that 9.
Yeah.
Just nice little tie it up.
Tie it up.
Here you go.
Never
Here's
mind
ball in
that.
hand.
Yep, I never mind that.
Yours.
There you go.
You go ahead. I'm daring you. Figure it out and get out.
Like what I was talking about earlier,
Yeah.
winning an inning. You're out of shots.
Yep.
Do something positive. I never have a problem with that. Look at this. Just connect the dots. 6, stun. Just a gentle follow. 7, follow. 5, follow. 4, 4, 8. I mean, roadmap.
Yeah.
Connect the dots. Love connect the dot game. It's fun. It's easy. Gets you in stroke too, believe it or not. Seeing patterns, running patterns. Doesn't matter how easy they are. It's completing the pattern and getting out, crossing the finish line of that pattern, and gives you confidence. They got a little funny here. I like it a little more straight in, but this is fine. It's close enough where you can just slow roll it.
Now, do you like rolling forward for the 8, or do you like drawing it back?
Depends.
Looks like she's pretty straight in, but that's not a whole lot of easily to overroll that, which she doesn't. Never mind. Sorry. I'll just sit over here and be quiet.
She hit it pretty good.
Yeah, she hit that great.
Nice little out.
There it is. Yeah, I mean, like we're talking about, Krishna's kind of pool.
Yep.
Shoot and stop. Shoot and stop.
5-1. Did I see Chris Breath? Was that Chris Breath? Or no?
I have no idea.
That wasn't him who came. That was Barb, right?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. I was going to say, he's a good candidate. Chris Breath.
Oh, for getting in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for people to reach out to, and I just kept scrolling up my Facebook who I talked to.
Yeah, come on down and hop in the booth with Robbie today. He's got another match. We got another match starting in right now. Hold on a sec here.
Yeah.
Yep, here they go. They're doing the handshakes. Let's get the dual screen on. 4 o'clock match. That's a good one. We've got Aaron Hara versus, well, I'm just calling it versus, but it's a partner game, but he's versus his partner on Friday Fight Nights, April. So good storyline right here on this second match. Aaron and Crystal versus Kennyth and April. Partners. They've been in partners for, it seems like, ever on Friday Fight Nights, and now
4.
they are opponents.
Right. So now they're trying to play on other nights to keep their Fargo down so they can maintain being partners. Kenny has been hitting it good too. He get the 1050 last week, and he's been rolling good. His game is coming up.
Oh yeah, the Napa King.
Yep.
The Napa, he wins all the Napa tournaments.
Right.
Another high pressured match though. Winner of that gets to the final four. Both these matches. A lot on the stake today. A lot at stake. Both these. April finds probably the highest success rate. One of them. She breaks. She's usually the breaker for her team on all these Scotch matches we've had, and she breaks at a high success rate of making a ball and not scratching. I think she posted some stats about her last match, which were very interesting because no one's really posted stats like that before.
Against
so it was
Dustin
very interesting.
and
Yeah. She did miss percentages on both teams and then some mistake miss percentages, but it was interesting to look at that. It's fun. Stats are fun.
I'm a numbers guy. I'm kind of that stat geek kind of guy. And the only thing that she was missing, it may have been there, I may not have seen it, but was total shots taken by each person.
Ooh, I like that
Which would have been a real eye opener to the whole match.
All right, Rob, I'm going to step out for a sec.
All right, man. Yeah, get in the comfortable chair. All right, so Tony's stepping out real quick. And I'm going to hop over to the other microphone. Let's see, am I back on? Yeah, all right. Hey, I figured out the buttons the first time. All right, so we got, all right, let's see. Gonna switch over to, there we go. Kenny and April shooting. He's got a good shot on this to roll forward, play the 15 on the side, or a big draw on that 9 ball. Nice. I kind of like the stop shot here on the 15 to play that 12 and coming off, and you can kick that 14 back to the center of the table. Don't have to play the 3. Or if you hit it just perfect, you get the 3 come off and you slide up under or outside the 14. Got a nice safety over on table 2. What? There it is. I don't know what happens to the names when we switch tables, but it's certainly not Chris Behrman and Daniel Schluber against Bobby Nunez and Khalees. There it is. See? So who is this? It looks like Pom. Nope, Krishna is trying to kick at that 15. Ooh, I don't know that was a good hit. It looks like he's pointing at the cue ball saying that's yours. There you go. April with the nice shot on the 14 coming down. Cue ball's got to sit. Oh, I think Kenny's got it, but he doesn't really have anything. He's got to pull this cue ball back, and he's got such a small window. I don't know. Maybe he can draw, just stop it and have April back cut that 8 to the side. There we go. Names are correct now. Let's kick that over here. Let's see. Palm's going ball in hand. There we go. Let's see if Kenny can just stop this right here. If he puts a little bit of right, he might be able to run in that 5 ball. Ooh, and jammed it. Jam it, damn it. How do we spell his last name? Jaurez. Oh, I see. It's a AU. Yeah. We don't speak Spanish. It's okay. So this is Crystal Rose. She's from the Greeley area, along with Palm. I've never met her before, so this is the first time I get to see her shoot. Daryl Tony stepped out for a little bit. He's going to be back in a couple of minutes. Very nice. I like that. And that kind of leaves, I got the 6 to the side. Woo. 6 to the side. He can draw for the or stun for the 4. He can roll up for the 5. I don't think the 1 goes. Oh, he can take the 1 straight up into the corner above the 11. Kind of stun for the 6. What are we looking over here? So let's switch over here to table 2. So Palm is looking, it looks like they got solids. And he's got to figure something out. I don't know, that 1-3 looks pretty good. Or is he looking at 13? I'm not sure which one they have over there. Aaron plays at 4. Oh, is he going to try to trap right behind the 2 ball? Not bad, not bad. But unfortunately, it looks like that Krishna and Rebeka can see that 11 ball. I don't think that 13 passes 7. It doesn't. Kick back over here for. Ooh, I like that. There's enough angle that Aaron can shoot that 1 ball on the side. Yep, Rebeka's shooting an 11 up there. Bring it over, and then it's just a stop shot for Crystal. Yeah, Luke, if you've ever seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, one of the songs is Damn It, Janet. So I've changed it to Jam It, Damn It. She can actually let her stroke out here, and there's, I don't know, all 6 pockets available for that 8. That's nice. Nice, easy cut to the side. I like that Aaron doesn't take anything for granted. He gets down, he looks at the angle, takes his time. Every shot is equal importance. There it is. And they go 1 up. And they are player 1. Yes, I got it right. Krishna played a safety, which that doesn't upset me. It gives, let's see, table 1 overhead. Nope, that is table 1 overhead, so table 2. So he could so they could still see the side of this 3. Oh, he's playing nice. Very nice. I was gonna say, or he could kick at the 2. So now she could do the same thing. She can thin this 13, have this cue ball come over here, and it still leaves an issue. Come up and just touch the. Oh, maybe she could see the edge of the 12, the 10. There it is. Ooh, hit it a little hard. That's okay because at 7. Josh, don't be saying no cuss words on here. All right? I'm not allowed to cuss. You're not allowed to cuss either. Nice shot. Oh, does that get the window? Oh, my goodness. Overhead 2. Did she get the window? Wow. If she was shooting that, that's such a good shot. Even coming up a little bit short, that's such a good shot. Oh, he's looking at. Can he go cross side with it? Wow, such a. You know what? I'm going to give Rebeka little bit of fire there. Oh, table one, table two. Come on, get back. Table two. Give her a belated fire there for that shot to get on that shot for Pom. So nice. She might be a little straight in, but really all she's got to do is roll forward, and I think he'll be able to see the hole there. Oh, wow. Because she's saying, get up. Oh, get up now. James Brown in it. Pom, he's a good shooter. This is not a difficult cut to the corner. And as long as he stays off that 12, good job. Get that right. All right, I got that right. Let's go to table one. Looks like, is that Crystal's head we're seeing in the frame there? Yep. She's trying to take all this 6-0 into the side. Not bad. Not bad. With these three kind of tied up like that, that's not a bad shot. Looks like Kenny, I don't know, looks like the 14 goes over the top of the 7. Doesn't really get you anything, but he can see the 15. Thank you, ma'am. So he's shooting that 15. Let's see if he gets enough. Oh, well, he covered the 13, but you can still see now this 9 ball is a good shot. It's a little stop shot, maybe a stun, half roll forward, and I think that 10. Let's see, overhead table 1. Oh, no, yep. Overhead table 1. There we go. So it looks like the 10 definitely goes in the side, and the 12 may go in the side. And Rebeka just broke on table 2 there. So again, that's a nice shot. I kind of like playing the 10, stunning it up the table for the 14, and the same and the same side, rolling it forward, playing the 12, and you can play that 13. And then all you got to do is slow roll it. It goes up in that top right-hand corner. Ooh, Pom gonna get, ooh, wow. Just underdraws it a little bit. Gets stuck behind that 9. Let's switch tables, overhead table 2 while Kenny's figuring this out. Oh, there you go. That's what I was going to say. You had a nice little group of balls right down here, easy to kick into. Get a safety, maybe potentially break them all up. She was able to put that 2 over there underneath the 12. Let's see what Kenny does here. Is he taking the 10? Yep, he's taking the 10. Don't bump it. Oh, you had to run into the 7. So while they figure that out, let's go back to table 2 and watch what Krishna's going to do. They got stripes here. Looks like he's going to shoot. It looks like the 12 ball. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Comes back down the table. Don't bump it too good. So now there's 2 options. So Rebeka can play the 9 and up and back down the table for the 15. Potentially 15 off the backside of the 3 maybe. 15 in there, bring it out. But we got to get down into this area. The 11 plays off the 3. If they don't do that, obviously the 14 goes in there. but you got to get something that comes back this way for that 12. I mean, the 12 does bank into this corner, but you're that's a lot of work. She's checking it out. Thank you, ma'am. Ooh, don't do that. That leaves you. So now that 14 does go here, and maybe you overcut it, take over at the backside of the 2 to clear the 2 out. I mean, it is, but you wind up running into these 2 balls to do that are going to break them up and not really leave you a whole lot. You might be able to see that. He's looking at there. Aaron with the nice shot down the rail. Let's kick over to table 1 and watch what Crystal can do here. Looks like she might be looking at the 1 ball. I kind of like shooting that 5 ball and just stunning it out. Krishna plays a little shot to the side. Just doesn't hit it hard enough to get it to go. But he locked that 3 up onto the 11. So now we got two issues. And then Pom and, oh, what a shot. Leaving Aaron, I don't know, Aaron might be able to see that 5. I need to can either draw back to the 15 or roll forward a little bit. Pom's kicking into the 1-6 over there. Ooh. So now, smart. He didn't make the 6, but it left him the place that they can shoot that and get that 2 out of there. Aaron trying to get a leave on that 2 ball. Rebeka called the 6. So it looks like Crystal's taking the 7 ball up into the corner. Ooh, try to draw it. Not bad. I mean, that's not bad. So this leaves, let's switch over since Christian's looking at this. So this 6, so he can make this, right? Make this up there and see if he can't get the cue ball to come right in between this window. So he's looking at a spot on the rail he wants to bring the cue ball back to. And it looks like it'll come right back to that middle diamond. Oh, I guess Rebeka called safety. Oh, he's going to overhit it. They're going to call a timeout on there. Let's jump over to table 2. Rebeka has, she's got the stripe. I don't mind playing the bank to the 15 and trying to leave the cue ball, somewhere around there. They'll have them have a awkward back bank. See now, unless Pom leaves him locked up right on this one, that 11, 3, 15 goes. He's looking at that right now. Or he might be playing, is he going to play into this or is he going to play the 1 into this? Oh, he doesn't hit it hard enough. But he's tied the 11 up. And he's left him a bad leave, too. Now, the idea is get the cue ball up here somewhere and blast this. Make this 15 and blast that 11. But I'm not trying to do anything spectacular with this. Let's switch over to table 1. They're still working on their timeout. I mean, there's the cut back here. Nice. Krishna played up the table. Nice little safety. Right? So what he's doing is he's trying to give her the carom point. So the point from the pocket to the center of the 8 and the center of the 2 ball to the center of the 8. And then if you hit that spot, the cue ball should come over here. So you're drawing a line. You saw him lining up with his stick. So center of the ball to the center of the 8 and the center of the 2 to that same spot. And then that's how you pull the carom. Now, bad news is center here to center of the 8. Where does this 8 ball go? Right? Because that might go right towards that corner pocket. Always a dangerous thing trying to roll against this 8 ball. I still like cutting this back up, a little bit of inside spin. That cue ball comes here. You can get that cue ball. You might get lucky and come off the 14 and roll up to the top corner, but this is a good shot. You make this is what? Look at that 8 ball. Oh, such a good shot, but didn't see it coming off the bank across bank, but player table 1, that's player 2. Did I get that right? Yep. So 1-1. Not a great way to get on the board, but they're on the board. You'll take any win that you can. And April's going to break. Let's jump over to table 2. So if I'm Rebeka, I'm making this 2. And then I'm going to let my partner, she's just going to touch it. That's fine. But I was going to make the 2 and then let my partner deal with that because you can get the 3 out. April with that second ball break. And she draws that cue ball back to the long rail. Let's go. Looks like Rebeka is trying to figure out what to do. Again. So, back cut this with right, and maybe that cue ball comes up to here. I mean, it's a hero shot. Maybe you just make their 2 ball. Make their 2 ball, give them ball in hand. I dare you to do something here. Dare you to get out. So it looks like Aaron made, what was that, the 4 ball? Nice shot. Kind of leaves them out there. Now this shooting this 1 will lead to the 11 ball and stop it. So the tangent line, so you take the 90 degree off that and you get the slide. So tangent line's really here. But he's rolling forward, and it's going to roll right to the 11. Nice. Takes a pocket. Got the automatic breakout shooting that 11. So Kenny's going to shoot that 11, leave April. Now April can kind of take this right off the knuckle right here and the backside of the 1 and clear that 1 out for the 13. Not bad. So Pom's got a shot here. Let's switch tables. Nope, that already is. I'm already on table 1. So he's got a little shot that he can actually play backside of this 3 that'll kick the 1 down and still leave stuff locked up. Oh. Tony's back.
What's up? What's going on, Rob?
Nada.
How the match is coming?
Going good.
When I left, which felt like a long time ago, it was Pom. What was the score there? It was 4-1.
4-1, 4-0, 3-0, 3-1, 4-1, 4-2.
Wow, still a match. Still a match. And the other ones got kicked off 1-1.
Yeah. Crystal and Aaron took a timeout, and Aaron came up with a good plan to carry him off the 8-ball. And the 2 hangs up in the pocket, and the 8-ball cross banks to the top right-hand corner. It was a great shot. Great shot. Unfortunately, I thought it would go to the top left-hand corner and cross bank to the top right-hand corner. I apologize. But,
That was a good try by Krishna, that cross bank right there.
Oh, yeah, with the 11.
Nice shot by April. All right. How you doing with the maneuvering over here? Pretty.
Yeah, I keep getting table 1 and 2 switched up, but it's just pressing another button, so it's not too dummy proof, but it's pretty dummy proof. As long as I don't break anything, I'm good.
Good shot.
I like taking that 3 because she would have been able to take that 1 and let it roll as far as she wanted, either at the side or the corner.
Well, I think he was doing what he's supposed to do. He's coming with a little extra there, getting her perfect, making the ball, and she's gonna come. Oh, take your time, Rebeka. You get down, draw that ball back for Pom. You want to go back there just a couple inches. Pom can handle this.
Right.
That's in the hole.
Nice.
That's in the hole.
And that 12 ball.
Nice out.
Going to give a little fire on that nice little back cut. They're table 2, player 2. Nope, they are player 1. Dang it. See, this is counting to 4 is killing me.
All right. April and Kennyth looking to take a 2-1 lead here. This is tricky though. Getting the proper connection on the 14 here. Oh, he's just going to slow roll it. Don't mind it. Oh, and he hits it pretty good. There wasn't anything tricky about it. The way he made it look.
Right.
Anytime you're slow rolling balls, you're at there's some percentage points that you're at the mercy of a little bit of roll here and there. But good shot.
Dang, Rebeka's got it.
Watch the cue ball.
Ooh, wow.
Oh.
Rebeka.
We talked about that last night.
Yep.
Knuckles and points, and y'all remember the conversation if you were watching. What's up, the mayor, Mr. Darrell? What's going on, man? Saw you and Andy playing a match the other day. I was kind of going through looking for a post, and I saw you guys. I should have said, what's up? What up, D, the mayor of Grand Junction? Cat's out there watching. What's up, Cat? No softball today, Cat. Rained out. Give all the old guys a chance to heal up their wounds and get back on the field next week, maybe.
I'm playing? What? You said old guys. When did I get on the team?
Dude, come on, dude. See what you got, bro.
I don't think you can afford to pay for the ambulance to be on standby.
Dude, that's how I feel too, man. I mean, every game I get a new injury.
Right? I'm like, I didn't think you could hurt that anymore.
I don't know if anyone's. So we got the Sunday Night Sinners, and this storyline that we got going on table 1 with Aaron, Hara, Crystal versus Kennyth and April is quite the storyline, if you ask me. Aaron and April have been playing partners in the Friday Fight Nights. I think 4 times. This is their 4th time or 3rd time. Mm-hmm. They found the Final Four again on the one currently we're in. So they've made it to the Final Four, and now both of them are playing against each other and trying to get into the Final Four, which I find it's just a good storyline. I mean, there's some shit talking rights right there to which one goes to the Final Four and which doesn't.
Yeah, talking with Aaron, he's like, you know what? I love April. She's my partner on Friday night, but I'm taking her down. I want to win the whole thing. He doesn't want to just get the money. He wants the whole thing. But Bobby had a comment that there's so many Roberts, Robbies, Robs, Bobs, Bobbies. We need to have a battle of the Roberts. I'm down.
Well, my middle name's Robert, so just put me in there. I'm going to get in there and gamble.
Well, if the middle name is Robert, you got to shoot left-handed.
Oh, count me out. Stephanie, as Piazza's turns. Yes.
Right.
It's good.
Yeah, I saw that, Maria. That's actually the senior part of the Senior Olympics or something like that. They have a 50 to 64 open category, a 65 open category, and a 50-plus women's category down there. So it's actually part of something to do with the Senior Olympics and all that stuff, and it's actually pretty good.
Isn't it the Colorado Springs Games? And
yeah, something like that. The Senior Games.
There's a bunch of different games they play, right? And pool happens to be one of them, which is super cool.
Yep.
And by the way, the Crooked Q, if you guys have not gone down there, or you need to go down there. I just went down there to play the Charlie Shootman, and I had a few hours. I went over there, and I was in heaven. Top 10 in my opinion, top 10 pool rooms in the country. There's never been a nicer one in Colorado, in my opinion. It's the nicest pool room that's ever been in Colorado. I made some jokes about it if they parked next to us, what we would look like. So I won't say anything because I don't want to offend any of the other pool rooms around here. But it is amazing. The ambiance, the tables are all diamonds. They got all perimeter lights. Leather couches, leather seating areas. It's just beautiful space. They got 2 floors. The pizza, I hate to say this, but it matched ours. It was really good. I don't know if they make their own or the dough, but it was really good pizza too. So, yeah, TVs everywhere, and they got a giant rack. Giant, like a pool rack, like you would rack 8 balls behind it's their headpiece behind their main bar.
Oh yeah,
and it's the size of like a windmill propeller. I mean, this thing is, and it's beautiful. And so I got to meet the owner, and she told me the story about them going down the highway hauling that to the pool room when they were building out. And it was a pretty funny story, but beautiful pool room, the Crooked Q.
Yeah, they have what is it? They have a 6'10" and under coming up also.
Do they?
And I think in late April.
I do not.
Late April, or maybe it's June.
I don't know. That sounds fun.
Let me find out, because I've been looking at that.
Aaron Erfman said he would have put his money on Bob Madera. Just to let you know there, Robbie. Oh, the Crooked Q, 6'10" and under. There we go.
Yeah, but Bob sits there, and if he decides to have one too many trips to the bar,
boy,
that's where he
shots fired.
Well, I can't say that I'm not. I haven't been in that boat before. I might even be the captain.
Gotcha.
But no, I like playing Bob Madera. He's really good at that, and sees a lot of multiple rail shots that are just incredible.
Big shot here by Krish. And he takes it down. Oh, it's going to get a little unfortunate here.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Well, the good thing is the 2 and the 4 tied up. I know your ball's tied up, so you're just definitely shooting at the 9, rolling it down in front of the pocket. You don't want to make it, and let the game go on from there.
This is another one that I think that I'm just trying to replay. Just replace the cue ball or the 9 ball with the cue ball, and have the cue ball roll another little bit forward. They're just like that. Perfect. Wow.
Trying to hide the 6.
Yep.
Yeah. Good shot. I might have sacrificed. I wasn't too worried about them seeing the 6. I would rather have had my 9 by the hole and let them see it. But this is fine. If I would have had to trade one for the other, I would have rather had my 9 in front of the hole. Okay, so here we go. Chess match. Back of the 15. So they're going to shoot the 2. Don't want to, just shoot the 2 and leave the cue ball on the top of the 15. Move your 2 out. Oh, I don't want to take that off, Rebeka. Want as many soldiers on the field right now as you can to win this battle. You don't want to be, and then you put your Pom's got to. If I'm Pom, I might just be shooting the 9 down table here. I'm not going to open up this balls. I don't think anything positive can come out of this. Maybe we'll see. He can come off the 2, maybe get like a hook. He can't hook the 15 though, is what I'm saying. So I might just move the 9. Let's see how bad our table rolls. Pretty good. That's pretty good. They did give him a shot, Robbie.
Yep.
Rip draw here.
Right.
Are you shooting it? Are you gonna dribble up the 9 in front of the hole?
I mean, it really doesn't do you any good to not pocket the 9, but this is we were talking about earlier.
I'm gonna move ahead. If they dribble the 9 to the hole, I'm gonna shoot the 9 in the pocket.
Right.
I'm just gonna shoot their 9 in. Now I got 2 pawns to 1, and they can't really hook me. So I'm going to elect to give them ball in hand here and shoot the 9 in. And here you go. They only have 1 spot they can put the cue ball on to get a good hit. And they might have earpieces in. Do they have the earpieces in? The balls sit real good here because what I'm saying is you can't hook both the solids here.
Right.
And you're probably not going to move the 15 into an offensive position. Actually, here's the shot. Rip it, Robbie, and stop the cue ball right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, you would have probably gave him an easy hook on behind the 2. I guess this works out. Pom's got to find out how he can skinny this 2 and get it kind of cue ball up the table. Is he checking?
Oh.
Wow.
Smart.
He said, here's ball in hand. You can't make it. But you can put the 15 now in front of the hole by your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I don't know. Let's go.
The other way. I'm going to go the other way here, right?
I don't know that it goes.
I'm not saying it goes. I'm just going to put it in front in the jaws.
Okay. Yeah.
Is she going to try to combo this 4 in? I like that and stop the cue ball right there. Here we go. Probably going to get hit watch. I'll go.
All right. So Tony's going out for a hit watch down here for Krishna and Rebeka. Getting the phone out. We use the video that we have on our phones. Oh, let's see. Let's go. Oh, and the 15 rolls up to the 8. Let's go. So Kenny and April.
All right, Robbie, let's take a look at this.
So we're watching the video of the shot that Rebeka just took, and she's very deliberate in her stroke. And so we're watching it on slow motion on top of that. There's a nice little pause.
Oh,
Yep.
double hit.
Yep.
So that was a foul. We were able to see that she stroked through the cue ball. The cue ball stopped, and the cue actually came up and tipped the cue ball a little bit. So we do watch that. So now it is ball in hand. However, with the 15 rolling up to the 8.
So everyone, when the shot was made, we all looked around. We thought it was a good hit.
Oh yeah.
That's why we videotape it. Just to get it right call, and we saw it immediately.
Oh yeah.
The last stroke.
Yep.
Addressed the cue ball, went and came back and hit the Q-tip a second time.
Nice shot by Kenny there. Yeah, that was. We were watching it overhead, and it looked like a good shot.
Yeah,
But-
so by the naked eye, it did look like a nice shot.
But the angle that you got, you could definitely see the cue ball, the cue strike the cue ball stop, and her pulling the cue back up, touched the cue ball the second time.
Well, I think on her downstroke, the cue ball left, and then it came back, and before she picked it up, it hit the cue stick again. Look at this.
Nice shot by April. That's table 1, player 2. I need a scorecard for my scorecard. So let's switch over here to table 2 overhead, see what they're going to do with this. So I kind of like shooting the 4 with the angle to run into the 15-2 or 15-8 because it's going to leave you the shot on the 2, and really all you got to do is bump it just slightly more than a diamond.
Yeah.
And it's in the side pocket. I mean, that works. Pom put some top in there, but now he's got to avoid the 15 and the 8. He could just snuggle it right up to the pocket.
I know. I'm going into this with some speed. I gotta need some separation. I like the way he hit it.
Yep.
There's not a lot you can do there. If you hit the 15 full, you could marry. You could stick to it. So, just adding a little speed to that, trying to get separation. I mean, this is a very, very difficult shot. Makeable cut, makeable bank, but both very difficult. James Bennett, tiki situation. We talked a lot about the tiki. I think Friday night we were trying to come up with a definition of a tiki. We came up with a few. I don't know if you were sweating it on Friday night. Here we go. Kennyth, April, working on a break and run on top screen. Big shot here by Rebeka. Oh, good try.
Oh.
Good try.
Oh. Yeah. But as usually is the thing, you leave the 8 close, you leave your opponents a shot on their ball.
Yeah, unfortunate there.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I like that draw because it keeps that straight in shot away.
Giving her a little angle.
Right.
Good luck. It's going. That's what I think. It's going just another layer of thinking. And I like stuff like that. When you start thinking like that, and your details get more detailed, you detail the detail, and you start executing. I think when you put more detail into shots, and you forget about the surroundings and the pressure and all that. That's why I like going walking around and figure out where you got to be and really detailing shots out. It kind of focuses your mind on just what you got to do, what's on hand in the moment, and all the other things go away. Gonna nip 5 and just nick the 12 here. Beautifully. Beautifully. Little funny angle here on the 1, though. She might have to float here. I'll tell you what, you can play a shot here on the 1 and go down the end rail with a bunch of spin and play the shape on the 4 if you wanted to. Or you can kind of slide down and play this 2, play shape on the 2 in the upper right. Oh, she's good. Like she went at it. Look at this shot.
Oh.
Did she come up with a shot? I think she did. I think the 4 cuts in the side maybe.
Yeah.
Controlling the 2 ball is difficult because it wants to go down to the end rail here. Because it's a very thin hit on the 4, right, Rob? I mean, very thin. Can you hit it soft enough where you control the 2 and the 2 don't go banking off and hooking you behind the 11?
So this is a shot that I've been practicing where you put either 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock English in this where I'm putting 3 or 9 o'clock English on it. I'm starting the cue ball outside the 4 and having it turn back into it, trying to catch more of the backside. It'll force the 2 ball towards the rail. It'll leave you a good leave on the 2.
Still tricky though. The speed is everything.
Yep.
But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, you can get a fuller hit on the 2 or the thinnest hit you want. Are you going for like a really thinnest hit you can on the 2?
Well, I'm actually on the 4.
Yeah, making the 4
right, and then a full hit. It would be a more fuller hit. Ooh, look at this. Is it going to get over the 10?
I don't think so.
Oh,
yeah, it was always tricky. Yeah. I thought it was more of a really, really slow hit right there.
Right.
And try to control the 2.
Mm-hmm.
It was always going to be tricky, though.
Abel's checking it out. Let's get over to table 2.
Stripies.
Overhead on 2 is at 10 past 5.
I don't think so. It's possible.
Tight.
Could wiggle it in there, maybe. Trying to figure out. I don't mind shooting, cutting this 10, Robbie, real nice and easy. You got the clump of solids. The
Right.
4's down table. I think you can stay the cue ball below the 1. And if you hit it kind of funny though, you could sell the 5 out if you. I don't know. I think I'm just going to play the 10 fat here and play the cue ball down to the end rail. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Because I don't like taking off the 14 here. I'm cutting this, but I'm playing all cue ball right here, and just dripping my cue ball right here.
So I kind of like going the other way, playing the 10 fat over towards the 1 and trying to make the 5.
Trying to make the 5
Yeah, because if it stops,
like that. Look at you, Rob. Good call.
yeah. I mean, they still have the 1, but the 1's kind of tied up on the rail. I mean, it's super close to the rail. Who's shooting next? Idea again.
Yeah, they got a little. They got a little. They got a little unlucky that the 13-10 tied up
Right.
there. Okay, air bridge jump on the top. Is she calling the 2 off the? Ooh, well, miscue maybe. Yeah, she looked at her tip. I think.
Wow, what a leave.
Okay. Let's go to Aaron and let's go to this other table. I want to see Aaron and Crystal seeing if they can run this rack.
Nice bump.
Great shot by good shot by Aaron. Good shot. Real good shot here on the 12 or the 15.
Yep, playing the 12 and bringing the cue ball back over.
Huge game right here too. 3-2 or 4-1 is such a huge difference, I believe. Psychologically and just staying next to your opponents. Don't let them get too far away from you.
Is that 15-10 to the side? 15-12 to the side?
I mean, it's possible. I don't like shooting that combo when I can shoot all them and straight in other pockets.
Right.
I mean, I like the 11, 9, come down, and you got that corner pockets. Just you can play an angle on either one and then shoot the other one on the side, either side if you need to. But I like shooting 11, 9, then the 10, 15, whichever one I get on angle on.
Yeah, I don't like shooting that 15 and pushing that ball toward the rail.
Now it's just which one best gives me the angle to pocket the ball and play shape. So I'm going to have two different options here. Preferably a stop shot on the 15, like getting straight in the corner on the 15 would, stop. But, it's difficult from this. Just roll this in, come up center table. Just like that. Oh, a little firm. Slow down. Got a little funny. I mean, this game over right here, huh, Rob? Anywhere right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a little funny. But he can do it. He just a little back cut here. Depends which pocket you want to shoot the 15 in. I think he goes to the rail and comes back underneath the 15. Nice slow rolling it. What a shot.
Nice.
How'd he hit that one? Beautiful. Beautiful setup there. I'm just going to stop it right there for Aaron. Maybe draw a little bit, but I'm definitely not going forward to the rail and out. My cue ball, I'm already got position right there. I don't need to create position.
Yeah, even if the cue ball goes towards the head string a little bit, you're still not bad.
Ooh. that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean,
But I'd
there's
rather.
still-
I mean, I want
still
my
an
guy in the middle of the table,
Right.
and I don't want. I mean, you added another foot and a half, 2 feet to the shot, and then put him a little bit more. This is awkward.
Yep, maybe an uncomfortable bridge on the rail.
Yeah,
He is a righty though, so that's not too bad.
just got to come with it.
There it
Nice
is.
shot. Nice out, ball in hand. They took care of business. 3-2. We got a ball game. It's Aaron.
Got a nice little safety battle going on table 2 here. Rebeka played a nice one. She played that 14 to where it is now. Or no, I'm sorry. She played the shot before that. Now this is Pom.
Palm shooting at the 14.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, ball in hand.
Clips Aaron. He goes down on the DL.
Ball in hand for Krishna and Rebeka. I am going to start with the 6 ball. I'm going to shoot the 6 in the side, follow it just a smidge, and I'm going to take the 2 next. 6 and the 2. I got nothing left in the middle. I got the 1 by the pocket. I'm probably going to shoot the 6, roll forward, shoot the 2, and then depending on what angle I get, I can shoot the 1 next. I'd rather shoot the 7 and go down and get the 4 next. But I like clearing out the 6 and the 2 here. Yeah, that's what he's looking at.
Yeah, I like that. I like rolling forward for the 7. Shooting the 2. The 1 is natural angle between
So
the
you're
8
gonna-
and the 14.
Okay,
Get to
run
the
them
4.
out. What's your run out?
I say 6, 7, 2, 1, 4, and then natural 4 gets you back to the 8 in the bottom left-hand pocket here.
Nothing wrong with that. I like that. This, to me, is way more difficult to follow because of the length of the shot the 6 ball has to travel.
Right.
And then you have to cross the 8 a little bit more here. This is just more difficult than putting it towards the side and rolling it real easy.
And he's at an angle. Is he looking to bump the 8?
I don't know. This is like from here I would probably be playing a stop shot or a draw shot from this, shooting it in the corner and getting on the 1 here. I'm definitely, if I am going forward, maybe he's going all the way down to the 4. Okay. More difficult shot though, like we said, but nothing really harmed. No harm, no foul. They did have ball in hand there. That was an interesting decision he made there. Wasn't it? That was pretty interesting. I like your pattern, Rob. I mean, you just roll forward a little for the 7. The 7 can either lead to the 1 or the 2, but you like the 2 next and then the 1.
Right.
1 from there with a little bit of traffic with the side pocket. I can see where you might have a little difficulty playing optimal position on the 4 from the 1. Could be a little tricky, is all I'm saying. But definitely doable. I didn't mind your pattern at all.
Well, in watching Shark play, and a couple of times he's taken like a point on the ball, and then a point that he wants to get in the rail. What's that perpendicular line to it? And then okay, here's what's the spin that I need to get from here, right? And so not just the banks that he's trying to find that perpendicular middle and parallel shifts. He's actually playing off a ball to a point and finding that spot too. And I've tried to start doing that, and I like it a lot. Ooh.
Eight ball. Oof, that would have been brutal.
Wow.
That would have been brutal. But
And
no brutality today. Woo. And the 13 takes the 1. You got a little, you got a little something cooking here. If your stripes, the 8's next to a hole, so you can't really just, there's no easy safes anymore here. Got to run them out.
does this 2 play, where are we at there? Play backside rail, backside 13?
I mean, if you had ball in hand, I think it would be a very
Oh, heck yeah,
good,
it does.
very good shot. But
Heck
I don't
yeah,
know
it
where
does.
you're trying to shoot that shot from. Are you trying to shoot it from right here, or you playing position on it? I mean, because
I
they're
mean,
in
yeah.
they're in a little bit of a tough spot here, Rob.
I mean, the only other
They're
option
flat
is,
on the 4.
Yeah.
You could shoot it. It's long, straight, and it's hard to kind of see that point from there. I like this, especially if they get an angle here. I love it. Now, I mean, you can shoot the 7 ball and make the third. You can come underneath the 1, maybe clip the 13 in the hole here.
But Rebeka's right-handed. She's stretching over that 8 ball, right? So a little bit of awkward shot for her.
Yeah, good point. It's beautiful for a lefty, ain't it? Beautiful.
I always have to ask the wife, oh, that's right, you're left-handed. And she goes, you can't remember anything about me, can
Dude,
you?
it's hard to play when you're playing with a lefty versus righty, and you play shape for you on body
Right.
position shots, and they're hooked on body position. Yeah, you got to put that into account for sure.
Let's jump over to table 1 here and watch these guys. Kenny's got a good shot here. Straight in on the 10.
Ooh, that's a small window between the 1 and the 13 if you're trying to
Yep.
cut that in, though. But it's close. It's close.
Well-
I don't even know if you can get the cue ball in there.
Stop shot this cue ball right here and then just slow roll into that 13 and lock that cue ball right up behind the 8.
If for you to get on, just slow roll off the 13.
Slow roll off the 13 and have it just come off the rail and tie that cue
Play
ball
it on
up
the
to
9, the 1. There's nothing wrong. I like that. It's a good look. That's a good look.
Bubba.
Bubba.
In the house.
Oh my God. Bubba saw me full tilt mode last night.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah. Dealt myself the old one outer for all my chippies. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm still not over it.
Oh.
Bubba.
Oh, she was able to get on that. That's nice.
Oh, you slept? You lucky guy.
Just woke up, man. It's 5 p.m., brother.
Okay, here's one of those shots. You're playing the 1 for cover, and you're making the 13. You got to practice these, but it's a speed shot. That's what he's looking at. Bank the 1 to there, make the 13. They're tricky. You can a lot of times you just can give them a look at the 10. It's going to be upper left corner. So, wow, Kennyth does not like the position on the 13 there, so he's going to have to drop back. A little too far.
A little too far.
Very tricky little shot here. Did he do it? No. A little too far. Practice those shots. They come up a lot, believe it or not, where you're taking their soldier off and you're playing safe on another. But a lot of stuff going on there. So, okay, Rebeka, this is a game winner. This is the 8 ball right here. Don't worry about position. If you get hooked, you get hooked, but give it all on the make. I'm not trying. If I hit the 1, the 2, I get hooked. It's okay. I give myself some just all make here. Game's on the line. I'm not sure what they're down on that table. If Pom's looking down there, that's kind of strange.
He's saying you hit it top and it goes down. If you miss it, and then that leaves them on a
Ooh.
bad angle on the 2 and the 1.
I just tell her to make this.
Yeah.
Do your best you can. Dial this in. This is a game winner. Make this ball.
There it is.
What a shot.
There it is.
Oh.
Did you see? She got the little jump. And,
Oh,
there
my
it is.
God. What a shot by Rebeka.
So I don't know that Pom can see this. I mean, she left a lot of distance. Oh, they're going to give it to him. Nice.
6-4. That was huge.
Oh, did I just do table 1? Oh. There we go.
Very good. Go to the other table now.
Table.
Boy, that was some good emotion. That was the best
Right,
emotion
yep.
I've seen so far when someone made a ball. Rebeka, great shot. Yeah, good shot. That was money. That was all money right there.
So Kenny tried to play just a little slider off the 13 and wound up catching the 1. Now Rebeka's. So here's the trouble I have. I make a great shot like that. I come back and I break, and that cue ball just goes wherever it wants to. Get it a little juiced up. Oh, nice. Look at that. Nice control. Made one off the break.
Okay.
Nice. That's my biggest problem is the break and being consistent with that.
Aaron's going to play a little break shot here. Oh, no, he got... Oh, yeah, what a little shot there.
Little something, something.
My finger just touched the fire button because that was Efren-esque. It really was. The control. He controlled the speed for the shape on the 2. He took the 1 out perfectly. It was a great shot. Nice knuckles, Marky K. Oh, the knuckles. That was good. Good little conversation we had Friday. What a beautiful shot there. Okay, Crystal. 2 ball. Forward, just come center table. Get your man center table here. You can shoot the 6 next or the 1. I'm not trying to play anywhere near that other side pocket, trying to get a shot on the 5. It's just center table, and then my options are the 6 and the 1. I think she's waiting for the other table to take that shot. Oh, yeah, he's trying to... He knew the stream. He got 2 stream matches this weekend. Of course, he went and got his hair cut. Because he's always wearing a hat. He's trying to look all fresh for sure, Seth. No doubt that he knew what was going on this weekend. Get a little fresh going. Good observation. Okay, they're kind of... Crystal's on kind of a little bit of a long... They're icing the kicker here because she's waiting for the other table to kind of shoot their shots, I believe. Oh, they're on a timeout.
Oh, nice little back cut by Krishna.
She doesn't have to get all the way over there, Aaron. Just get to the center of just above the spot is good.
Right.
You don't have to put any right hand spin on this ball.
Yep, and that just that side pocket on her side is going to open up big.
Here.
Yep.
That's very acceptable here. Just don't even worry about the side.
Sit down.
Perfect. That's okay. We're good.
Now I like Aaron. I really like Aaron taking this 1 ball.
Yeah, me too.
Taking the 1 ball.
Or the 6. I'm good with either. The 6 is very, very easy to get a pretty good shape on the 5 and then the 1, but I'm okay with the 1 too. If I'm going to shoot the 1, I'm going to play position on the 6.
Yep, 6 to have
or
the
both.
5. Oh, nice shot by Pom coming all the way across the table.
If you do go long here, you can always shoot that 5. If you go, you cannot come short and double it up on the 5-6. It's the only thing I see that could possibly, if you hit the back of the 8, some weird things can happen. You got to hit this full with spin. Just make sure you got enough spin. He's good. Good shot. Beautiful. All right. Now she'll shoot the 5, and then Aaron will shoot the 6, playing position, good position on the 8. I like that.
I like rolling outside the 6 and then taking that cue ball 2 rails.
Yes. Getting this cue ball to the rail and having a little back cut on the 6, natural 2 rails around for the 8. I love it. Yep. I like that. Just got to make sure if she's straight in on the side pocket here, if you're concentrating on getting close to the rail, you just got to make sure you don't mess around with the knuckle or the tite or the point, whatever we came up with. Yeah, she's taking a long look to see if there's an angle here, I believe. So now I thought she was elevating for a stop shot, which is fine with me. Just drip it in. It's okay. He can create a little bit of an angle. It's not that important to get there either. Just make sure you keep the cue ball. Oh, and she did it wonderfully.
Nice.
That's perfect. The total natural now for you, Rob. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, I like that.
You don't have to do anything. Yeah, a little, whoop, whoop, a little natural.
Yeah, a little 2.
Whoop, whoop. Yes.
Little 2 o'clock English on there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I mean, not a bad place to leave that cue ball.
Yeah, he hit that really bad though. Like, I mean, look where the cue ball is.
Right.
He was So he was just, I think he was over-focused on perfect shape.
Yeah. Anywhere below center line is.
I mean, just you look at it and find out where you're going to hit right about here. Anywhere, second, third diamond, good. And then the speed's just kind of dripping into here.
Yep.
If you leave it on the rail, so be it. You know, that's where we got to be. He was trying to play a little too perfect there. Here we go, April. Little high karate on this ball.
April's been a kicking fool. Look at this. Oh, wow. And, she blocked that pocket. And who's shooting next? Right? Rebeka. She got to come with the shot now.
No, Crystal shooting.
I'm sorry. Crystal. I'm thinking of this table over here.
I am gonna do my best to scratch it, to pretend the 13's not there, and that's the line I want my cue ball coming back at. I'm just gonna pretend the 13 isn't there. I'm gonna try to scratch the cue ball, make the 6, and scratch the cue ball down there. That's the line I want. I'm not saying I want to come all the way down there, but that's the line I want. And she hit it too full.
And Pom.
So the reason the cue ball acted like that, it hit way too full on the 6, and with the English, it spun out in the rail and had nowhere to go. She had to hit it thinner.
I don't know which one. There we go. 6-5. On table. Nice little run out.
Pom, and that interesting. That is definitely turned into a match now. Pressure mounting on both sides. It has to be. It's tight. 6-5.
Do you cut this? Do you bank this?
Whatever my best shot is.
Right.
Probably banking it from here.
Two rails.
He's going to sell out.
Gotta stop.
Aaron's going to go back. Definitely going to go back to this rack here and say he's definitely going to go back to that rack, missing that 6 later. I mean, we all do.
Now, did you see a possibility of playing a safe on the 8, taking it 2 rails back to the top, and then making that 13?
No.
No, not at all.
Real tough. I mean,
Right.
I see what you're saying, but I just
Too much of a
trying to play a safe. Well, yeah, you're not trying to win the game right there, and it's super hard. You're controlling, like you said, 2 rails on the 8. You got to carom that ball in without selling out. I mean, it was doable, but at that point, the risk reward, I'm going for the shot.
And if
that's
nobody's
just
in here but me, but the look on the face of ooh, I can't believe you just said that. But
right.
you know, these are things. You know, this is something that I
4
would
to
have
2.
stepped up and looked at. No, yes, that I would have looked at, considered, and probably thrown it away. You know.
No, it's one of those. Is the safe harder than the the offensive shot, and they're both real hard. So I'm going to try to win. Yeah, that should have been 3-3 there, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. So far, April with the edge. April's team over the edge, with the edge over her partner, Aaron. Scratch. Crazy rack here. Checking the time.
Checking the time. Time check.
All right. Look, did you see what I just saw? Pom, a little pep in his step right there.
Right.
Coming back. He's back in the match mentally.
Well,
you know what I
you
mean?
missed. He made that 8 and got that little
Yeah.
know? So they know they're back in it.
And that big shot by Rebeka too on that 10 ball down there, and to get him to 4 and keep him off the hill.
Do we say that's a shot of the night so far?
I'd vote for it.
Yeah.
I would definitely vote for it. That was clutch, and it was
nice
super
little
a lot of
bump
pressure.
right
Look
there.
at this. Look at this. Wow. Look at this.
Look, make the 6 stun to the 1.
1
All you
stop
gotta do
shot
is
draw.
stop shot.
5-8. Yep. I love it.
Yep.
You could shoot the 5 now, but I like that. I like 6-1-5 here with the format that we're playing. I like this. I like it. And now Rebeka, just a little stop shot on the one. If you can draw me back an inch, perfect. But I'm good with the stop shot. I'm good with the stop shot. Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Was that a break and run?
I believe it is.
No. They
scratched up there.
Oh, they scratched up there.
Yep. These guys just put in the 8.
Little momentum, huge momentum going on here. They just tied it. They tracked him down.
Yep. Yeah, because remember they gave Pom the 8 after Rebeka made that shot. Aaron with the nice breakout up there on the 6 ball. Wow.
6-6. This turned into an absolute burner match. Nice out. Pom, Rebeka to tie it at 6. They knocking on the doorstep here. They arrived at the door, trying to break in now. Break through. Wow. That's everyone's on alert over there, Rob.
Yep. That is.
Race to 2
right?
For at least $3K and a chance to win the title and $10K. I mean, a lot of pressure here.
Heck yeah. So this is the point that I always tell my partner: if we can get to that hill, now it's a 3-to-1 race. We just need 1. They need 3.
Yep.
So if we can close it out, we're done. So it gives us a huge edge.
Oh yeah, the winner of this game has a little bit of freedom for sure. Like,
And Rebeka making another ball on the break.
tough rack. Jose, what's up? The Predator, my man. Loma, what's going on, my man? Rooting for G-Town here, I imagine.
Nice little safety by Aaron up there.
There's a couple different G-Towns here. Crystal and Pom, they're on two different teams, but I think they're both.
Mm-hmm. Both from Greeley?
I think so.
So we got who's shooting this up top there. That's Kenny. Oh, nice shot. He was on the rail. Got the little breakout.
That was a really good shot by, really, really good shot.
What's up, Adam?
AB. What up? What a shot by Kennyth there. I mean, it just sets up the ball and hand drill here. Anybody, BWB, anybody coming to the Springs in July for Napa? I am. I'm just going to, I'll be there, hopefully. I didn't even know there was one, but yeah. I love Napa.
Yep.
Good shot, Kenneth.
Yeah. Ooh, got to lock up to that 13. Not bad, though.
He's okay. She can cut this ball on the side.
Yep.
He's got a good little line to come straight back up and down. And got 3 balls to play position on, really. So just make sure you make it.
Well, she can play the one in the side and put a little spin on it, knock that 2 out in case you get on top of the 8. Leave for the 12.
Ooh, she fired at it.
Wow.
And she drilled it. She drilled it. A little thinner than we thought. And came up really good here on the 13 ball.
Yep.
A little bit of a little jelly, but she made a great shot. Probably see him stunned here. Oh. I like it. He didn't like it, and he stood up, re-chalked. It takes a lot of discipline. You learn how to do that. That's instinctual stuff there because you've pulled the trigger so many times and pooched it. So really good step back, and good shot.
You know where that's from? It's me getting on him. And if you don't like
you
it,
did
stand
that to
back
him?
up.
Oh, my God. Everybody sign up.
we played that, and I kept getting on him. We were practicing and practicing. I'm like, man, if you don't like it, stand up. If you don't like it, stand up. And I don't know that he ever.
Oh, boy.
I don't know if he took it straight from me, but he finally learned the lesson.
All right. A good lesson learned. Because
we play on Tuesdays.
It's
on
great.
Napa.
It's great. If you lose focus, you don't feel comfortable, don't try to bear through it and still shoot the shot. Stand up, reset, do it again, get comfortable. But big scratch here. She made the 11, cross-banked it and scratch. So we got ball in hand situation for Crystal and Aaron coming off of a situation where they should have probably easily won that last game. So this can erase that, I believe. This is bigger than just the game here. It erases that last mistake they made the last game and gets them back to a one game and refocused and back into the match. If I'm Crystal, I like starting with the 7 ball here, Rob. And since the 7 is off the rail a little bit, I like this. I like putting it here, and I like the little bit of stun, just stunning it over here, just ever so slightly or more, and then Aaron takes the 4, and then she just cuts this in, and the 8 ball is natural.
Right.
That's the pattern I see. I mean, I don't want to be dead straight in here and just stop the Brock. I want a little bit of extra, but it's okay. He can deal with it. I want a little bit more. We're all greedy as pool players, though. You know that. We want more. We want a better angle, but deal with it. The ball's down, and this is very doable. It's just a little more difficult. He's by the rail, and the reason he probably doesn't want to shoot the 2 ball is because of that 12 ball. What a shot. Look at this guy playing short side.
Right? I thought he was going to draw that 2 ball back to the 4.
Okay, Crystal. Just high ball right here, little high karate, as Danny DiLiberto used to say, he's passed. He's one of the best commentators. He's put that high karate on it, and then a lot of people say high karate now because of that guy, I believe. It was his patent saying. I might be wrong there who patented it, but I like it. Just make the ball, Rob, right? Just high ball. Just your best ball pocketing speed and just make the ball. 8 balls right there. No shape needed. Hit it back. Oh boy. So they're just gonna play you behind the 12 ball here now all day.
Yep. Just a little dink.
Oh man, really?
Wow.
Really? I can't believe he shot that, Robbie. I am in awe right now that he shot at that ball and didn't just dink it behind the 12 for the safe. Can you believe it? I still, when he shot it, I thought he was playing safe.
I know.
And all of a sudden, then he let it fly, and I was like, what?
Yeah, we don't know what happens with the inset when we go to table 2, being there, and it shows another one, and it's adding the score that we're putting on there.
Oh, there's a whole different match there now.
Right.
Chris Bierman and Dan, what's up with that scoreboard?
So if we switch it, it is the correct score. It's 6-6, and that one will eventually change to the wrong names.
Terry, work all that pasta off you had, huh, buddy? Yeah, that's strange. That's really strange. Oh, I know. Listen, when I set this up, because you got to go over to this left screen and you got to make the scoreboard and all the introductions. It was on multi-screen scoreboard first, and it wasn't showing up, and so I just went over. I was like, oh, I'm not on the single scoreboard, so that's what's happening. That's my bad. But I guess what? I know how to get
Is
there.
it going to get there? Is it going to get there?
Just give me 1 second. I'll get rid of that for sure. Sorry, I'm gonna fix that scoreboard up top so it's not on them.
So April can just touch us. Ooh, look at that. Wow. And sticks him behind the 8 ball.
Oh boy. I don't know if I should mess with this, but I'm pretty sure
yeah.
this is-
So Crystal is looking. They have to play the 4 ball. And I like just, Tony's got it, but just coming off here, it looks like she can just aim at the first diamond, touch that 4 ball, and have the cue ball carry 'em to between the rail and the 4. And see if she can't lock it up somehow. Oh, is that the, what's the last 7?
this one.
Yeah.
This one. It
There
is.
we go.
There we go. All right, the best I can do is just get rid of it, and we're just going to go like this. And then, sorry guys, trying to fix this. What is the score over here?
6-6.
Let's just do that for now. Would that work? Okay, that should work.
Yeah.
Little different, but we got rid of the 12-14 and totally 4 different people. So what's going on here? We got ball in
So
hand.
it looks like Crystal missed, and it looks like we're coming up with
Possible
hit watch. Okay. Possible hit watch, he said. Let me go see what's going on.
all right. I'm going to turn you off over here. Remind me to turn you back on. So Kenny, ooh, nice kick from Krishna. Doesn't leave him open. Nicely done. Kenny's trying to figure out. I liked where he just placed the cue ball. Actually, I like it being underneath the 12. Nope. In the pocket, underneath the 12, and you're shooting towards the knuckle, just to touch the 12. He's trying to just touch the 12 and leave it locked up to the 4 ball. Yeah. Very nice. Very nice. Didn't need Tony's expertise camera action there. Yeah, Terry, we have the score when we switch the views. It comes up with the correct score. We just didn't clear it from this view from the previous week. Now, Aaron can make this.
No, I was on the wrong screen when I was setting it up, and it was like a multi-scoreboard, and I was on the wrong page, and I thought I was doing it right, and that's exactly what just popped up on us.
Yep, no worries.
So,
If this is the worst thing that happens, we're doing pretty good today.
not bad.
Yep.
Yeah. I always hope it just doesn't go blank and microphones don't work. So we're still working.
Right.
Wow, 6-6. What a match this has turned into over here. Pom and Rebeka and Krishna and Rebeka. Big shot here. Big shot right here.
Do you not like rolling the 4 towards the 8 and trying to pocket that 12? Wow.
Real tough.
Wait, does a 4 get back in the game? Does a 4 get back in the game? What?
Almost. Wow. That would have been so dirty.
Wow.
That would have been so dirty. Look at this shot. That was a hell of a shot by Rebeka.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
April leaves Kenny kind of short, but this isn't too bad of a cut to the side. I'll shoot this any day. I kind of like rolling it forward too, if you like. Side pocket gets kind of big. Nice.
Good shot by Kennyth.
Yep. So that's table
one.
Player 2.
All right, let's go.
Yep. So a nice little safety battle over here kind of started up.
Yeah, a couple of really good shots to take the pocket and then retake the pocket.
Mm-hmm. Is he straight in enough to draw that straight back?
I think that's what he was looking at. Shoot the 15 and put some screwball on it. Come straight back.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, he's gonna call the 14.
Wow.
What a shot by Pom. What a shot.
Throw a little fire on that.
With position.
Yep. Rebeka.
What was the score in this minute? They were down 4-1 or 5-1?
They were down 4-1.
4-1. And now they are about to take the lead. Oh, no.
Rebeka.
Oh, my God. Announcer's curse. About to take the lead.
Right.
My bad. Shut up, Tony. Oh, my God. Police. Oh, man. Wow. Take a 7-6 lead. Same thing right here. Awkward bridge over the side pocket between the rail and the 15. Krishna. Oh no. Oh, the pressure's real, Robbie. We've just seen it has arrived at their doorsteps. Everybody, the pressure at this 6-6 match. You just felt that Krishna was kind of uncomfortable the whole time over there. Maybe one more stand up, maybe a chalk, maybe backing off. Deep breath right there. He was. You can see him trying to fight through the being uncomfortable there. It's a huge lesson. Stand back up, get your hand off the chalk your cue again. Big deep breath, reset, get down, take a look at where you got to hit that ball again to go through your routine, and then we go from there. We're all guilty of it. We're all guilty of it, trying to fight through that uncomfortable without standing up and total reset there.
And they take the lead for the first time. Was it 3-0 or 4-0?
Definitely 3-0.
Definitely 3-0.
And then I think it went to 3-1 instead of 4-0. We were talking about it, how it was kind of a big game. And they finally got on board. And then, but yeah, this match has been controlled by Krishna and Rebeka pretty much through the duration until now, or until a couple games ago when Rebeka shot that 10 ball down that side and she got all pumped up. It's been all them. So from there. Oh, the announcer's curse. It's so crazy. You're watching golf. This guy hasn't three-putted in 76 holes of golf.
Right.
Bank three-putt. It's unbelievable how often it happens. Aaron and Crystal still trying to overcome that when they could have tied it at 3, they have not. They had 2 opportunities there to get back within 1 and to tie it. They need this. They need this rack. Good shot by Crystal. Good stroke.
I think she could have seen the 4 and been able to slide that across, so it would have come straight back up into the 1-6.
What did she just?
She tried to back cut the 1 to the side.
She just pocketed a ball in the corner.
Yep.
That wasn't the ball she was shooting.
No, she trying to cut the 1 over there between the 11
Oh
and the 12.
wow! I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I thought she made a good shot there, but it's not their shot anymore. Kennyth is at the table.
I like playing this 15.
I don't mind it. Got a lot of balls. Coming off the 15, you got a lot of options. Your next shot for sure, 14, 12, 13. 10 balls a little tricky. All right, I'm going to take care of that 10. I think right now, play this 12 ball on the side and draw into the 10. It's going to leave me a shot on the 11 in the side, so we're good to go. But I just don't like where that 10 ball is right now. Take care of it.
I mean, you could play the 13 and come up under the 10, 10, 12, carom.
12, carom. You're trying to carom balls?
Yeah,
in?
play down 13.
For the 10 off the 12?
Yeah.
You're crazy, man.
I know.
Crazy, man.
Okay.
Good look, though. It's not a bad look. Maybe it was too steep. Sometimes the camera gives it I thought it was like a real accessible angle, but sometimes it's steeper than we think. Like I'm still trying to draw into the 10 here, right here.
That looks like what he's doing. Cueing the ball low.
Oh, he hit it fat. I think he was really concentrating on coming into the 10, forgot the shot itself.
Right.
That happens a lot too. Okay, what do we got going on the 7-6 game up here? Big rack up here. Big rack. Krishna's at the table. Balls are all open. I think he's looking at solids. 4 balls a little tricky, Robbie. It can end up being a little tricky here, that 4 ball. Looks like he's just lined up for a stopper on the 7. Yeah. If there is a world here, and I don't think it could. I was going to say in a good, perfect world, if the 4-3 combo went right now, that's what I would shoot, just because I believe the 4 is going to cause future problems. But it doesn't go because the 12 ball's there. I'm just saying if they connected, like a straight shot here. I mean, the 4 does have pockets.
Yeah.
You can come back the 3 and shoot the 4 up top. There's a little bit of funny traffic to me down there.
Is he looking to take care of that 4 now?
And the 8's tricky too. I like the 4 now in the corner, right?
Yeah.
And then, if you can come down the end rail and off a little, Rob, you can cut the 3 and actually come into the back of the 8, punching the 8 out, or the 11. Both will get you on the 5. Could solve the problem.
Oh, he took a big swing at that. Oh, look at that, though. The inadvertent safety.
Missed it. Did he try to shoot the 4?
He tried to shoot the 4, and then he actually overcut it, cleared all that out, and then winds up stuck on the 5.
So now they're stripes.
Yep.
What do you like here, Rob? Man, you don't have a lot of great options. Are you ever going to try to make the 3 here with the 11? And then follow your cue ball down to the end rail here?
So-
I don't mind that.
So Pom is looking at the tangent line between the 13 and the 15 and where the 13 goes if he hits it. And if he hits it on the backside, he might be able to get it to the rail off the back of the 3, but I don't think that really does anything. They have to solve the 9.
Slow down, cue ball. Crystal, slow down. Good shot. Good shot. Good shot for Aaron. 8 ball on the side. Got to come with it. Got to erase some of these. That
What?
was.
Oh, look at what? Oh.
I think he played safe. So he played safe all day. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
But still, I liked it if he didn't come with that. Dude, if he gets the cue ball on the end rail here, it's almost like checkmate a little bit there.
I think he was putting English on there to run into the 13.
Good shot by Aaron.
That's table 1. That's player. Yep. That's a shot by Crystal. Help that set up.
Tough shot here from Rebeka. She going for the cut, or is she playing maybe a little safe here behind the 10? Behind the 10. Oh, she just hit it a little too thin. That's not bad, though. The 9's tied up. She didn't really put the 4 in a scoring position, so a lot of freedom still. A lot of freedom for stripes. And you're probably going to see Pom for sure open up the 13-15 here.
Oh, yeah.
Don't tie those 2 up, though. And he did. Oh, no. Right. He did it. He tied those 2 up. Oh, boy. So, knowing that what they just showed, they kind of showed their hand, the 9 is a really tough spot. You got the 15-12 tied up. Let's try our best to put this 5 in a scoring position so they can't just – because their next move is going to be either pocket the 13 or lag into and play a safe on the 15-12 and open that up. So, we need the 5 accessible here in the middle of the table. We're not trying to make it. It's very difficult, but we got to put it in a spot where we can make it. Unless he just wants to shoot the 4 and make it.
Right.
Dude, that would have been super sick. I didn't even see that. He was going for 4-ball bank. Not bad, though. The 4. He put the 4 scoring now. The 4 you can score here. They can't really I like the kick on the 15 ball here.
Yeah, I was saying the 15 to the 12.
Or come off the 13 and put him behind the 15 here. Let's make sure I'm not in love with this. Good shot, though, Rebeka. I just wasn't in love with it because, if you hang it, you can lose the game on that one. But she shot it with a lot of confidence. Very good shot. I think Pom can spin here, spin into the 15-12. Right. Good shot. And I kind of think she, by her taking the aggressive shot, well, that means we're going.
Yeah.
So Pom's like, we're going now. We're going.
So
get straight in it, straight as possible. You want to get in dead straight in on that 9, don't you?
Right.
Do you think you can shoot the 9 without scratching?
No.
No. Yeah, you don't even need the overhead on this one.
Yeah, not even looking at that one. If it was not even a quarter ball up the table, you got a good look at catching that knuckle.
Yeah. Dude, good job, Bobby. Disco Bobby, good job, dude. Now we're all using knuckle now. I don't even remember using knuckle ever. Now we're using the knuckle. Have you ever used it? We always use point titty, and now it's knuckles.
Well, I had somebody asking me some stuff, and I called it by that name, and she looked at me and she goes, "The what?" I said, "The knuckle." I apologize, and since that day, I have called it the knuckle.
I wonder if he goes 3 rails and tries to shoot the 9 in the same pocket as the 15 here.
I know. I mean, it's easy to get over that 4, in between that 4 and that 8. But how long does that cue ball roll over that 9?
That's what he's doing.
Yep.
She's gonna have a shot.
Off that rail.
That's okay. They have this little freedom to play aggressive here. They're shooting for the win. Then the other team trying to get on the hill. like you said, like whatever you tell your partner, 3-1. You get on the hill first. They have to get to 3. They have to win 3, and we're back to winning 1 now. Good shot by Crystal.
I know, running that ball down the rail. And where she leaves it, that 9 plays to the 12 very easily.
Okay, so Pom, he said, don't overhit it. I nice and smooth. He's trying to keep her smooth and just stay down and smooth here. And look at that. What direction? Boy,
I don't know what I just
dude,
pressed.
that's 2 huge shots by Rebeka for the cash. And this is for the win all of a sudden. Can you believe this comeback right here?
Win. I know. So now there's a 4, the 8 ball slide by the 4. It looks like it's up the table enough.
I believe it does.
Yep. And
this is for the
he's
win.
not setting up for the bank. Wow.
Missed it.
What?
Oh my God.
And he scratches.
Oh my gosh. Drama.
Dun, dun, dun.
That was for the win. That was to get into the Final 4. Lots of pressure.
Oh, wait. This isn't game. No, that's not game. We play BCA rules.
That's right. Yeah.
8 ball's got to be off the table.
Oh my gosh. She's I mean, you're going for it instead of dinking around on the safeties.
Right.
This is difficult, though. It's very close. You got to go forward here, and you got to shoot it. You got to smooth it. Oh, no.
No.
Ball in hand.
Well,
Oh, no. Oh,
yeah, I think
no.
knowing that,
I don't know if I would have shot that. I probably would have started down with the 5 ball and started playing a little chess there. It was because it was so difficult
knowing that
for the
Rebeka's
win.
up next, I would have
And
tried
there
to
it
bank the
is.
4.
Oh my God! What a comeback by Pom and Rebeka. They're going to the Final 4 and they are in the money.
Wow!
What a comeback! It looked like Krishna and Rebeka were going to run away with it, and they never gave up.
I almost made the comment that we might be over with the first game before the second game starts.
I wonder if they had a timeout left there.
I know.
Because
I would have banked that 4 out and stuck the cue ball on the 8.
Wow. I would have probably played something off the 5 and just try to figure out what they want to do with this game.
Right.
If they want to try to kick slower, they're going to move my ball on top of there.
Right.
Boy, real tough loss there for Krishna and Rebeka. But they played a hell of a match. They came out, they controlled the match almost, for 75-80% of that match was all them. And then here came Pom and Rebeka, and Rebeka came with some really sick shots. That shot right there down the rail, the 10 ball,
10 ball,
to keep them in the match and keep them off the hill was clutch. A lot of great shots, both teams. But congratulations to Pom and Rebeka McClure for moving on, and they are in the money and in the Final 4. Congratulations, and we're back over here, table 1. Aaron and Crystal at the table right now trying to stay in this match, trying to tighten this match up. And I believe they're on a timeout. And this is 5-3.
5-3. Okay. I apologize. I missed that last one. Yeah.
No, you had it up on. So that's another thing. It didn't transfer from. You changed the scoreboard when it was the little,
Gotcha.
The inbox picture or whatever, and it didn't transfer. So this is an out to get to 5-4. Yeah, Bubba, that was a wow. It was a tough one there. Very difficult shooting. You got that ball in hand, and we saw Krishna earlier shoot a ball all the way down in the corner, and we were thinking, me and Robert were both saying we'd both shoot it in the side. It's a very shorter distance, very easier hit, and when you stretch out those long shots on ball in hand, just because you got ball in hand doesn't mean it's an easy shot, When she was lining up on that, I knew it was a very, very difficult shot that she had to take on there.
Got to avoid the 8 ball. Right next to your ball.
Yeah, and she's she's trying to follow it down for shape. And if you catch any kind of English when they're that close, very easy to throw it off your line, even though you're lined up on it. But you got a little, spin either way, Rob. It wants to throw a lot, like real, like immediately. But tough. It was tough. What are you gonna? Are you gonna just slow roll the 15 and try to maintain an angle on the 9? Okay, so they're gonna shoot this.
I like
They,
the
this
shot.
is what they talked about. They figured that if they shoot the 15, they could get flat on the 9. And oh, look at this shot. Oh, I thought she made it.
Oh, wait.
This is gonna be good though.
Yes. Not very nice.
Very good speed by Crystal there. I mean, that was, if she made it, it was very good shape for Aaron, right?
Now, let's see. So that 12's far enough out from the rail up there by the pocket. So there we go. So rolling just
Are you coming off the 4 and
off
trying
the
to and
forward.
squeeze it behind the 8?
Yeah, but that 12's far enough off that Aaron might be able to throw, you know.
He's going airborne here. He's calling the 5 ball. He's going to try the 5. Is he going in the corner or the side? Big pocket down there in the corner.
He hasn't looked at that angle off the 5, so. Or to the side. This is actually a pretty smart play. Ooh, not when he hits a 15.
So something happened there.
Yep.
He hit the 15
Hit the 15.
with his hand or something. I don't think anyone caught it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Nope, there.
Yeah. Okay. Ball in hand. Ball in hand.
He touched a 15 with the cue ball.
Oh, okay. That's what happened. I thought it was a clean. He got over it, but then he kind of followed through with his hand. But all right, foul, ball in hand. I'll tell you what, they got everything that happened there. Like, wasn't that bad for solids.
Right.
The 15 looks like it tied up. The 8 is now guarded. It has a pocket, but it's semi guarded by the 5, the 4, the 3. It went from very routine to very tricky. Yeah, it just looks, everything looks kind of funny here. What's he doing here? He's definitely not playing it safe here. He's going to try to, is he going to try to come into the 3-15, Rob? What's he playing here?
It looks like he's drawing.
I think he's, I don't know.
Too much. I think he was trying to leave her with an angle on the 15. Because he was looking at that angle center of the table.
All right, I think if I'm Crystal, I'm just gonna run just gently off the 9. I ain't playing a shot here. I do not want to make this 9.
I wouldn't mind playing off the left side of the 9. Yep, right
Yeah.
where her finger is.
Yeah. Just gently coming off that side of the 9.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm not trying to do anything but an edge hit. I'm not trying to hit it fat. I'm not trying to put any English on it. Center of the ball, just trying to get edge of the cue ball to edge of the 9. Oh, she's calling it. Up and back.
Look at Crystal. She's gonna get shape here too.
Is
This
it?
is gonna be shape. Oh yeah.
Aaron's waving it. Come on, man.
Oh
Come
yeah.
on,
Look
man.
at this.
Come on.
Look at this. Are you kidding? So this
Dang.
is this is where he was. There you go. I mean, if you go back to the beginning of this when they had ball in hand, this is where he was sticking the cue ball.
Right.
He was looking at this, looking at this, looking at this. Does it go? They're going to get a hit watch here for sure, I'd imagine.
And you are called for, sir. So there's a crazy shot. Excuse me, that thin the 15 with inside English, have it come off the rail across side or cross corner. Tony's doing that. Let's see. Do we need do we like the overhead looking at this? Yeah, let's see this overhead. So it's pretty easy to hit that 15. That's a good hit. That looks like a good hit. That looks like it's a good hit. Yep. Crystal's getting up.
What an out here if they can connect.
Right? Wow.
Are you kidding me? What an out. What a shot by Crystal. What a shot. She slices and dices the 9 and up and down, 14 feet of shape.
Right?
And
more than that.
Perfect.
More than that.
We'll add another foot or two.
Right? You got to like that from your partner.
What a shot. Perfect. You couldn't. So I'm gonna vote on that one for the shot of the day since we've been watching.
Yeah.
I got Rebeka with the clutch down, a huge pressure shot she came with, and that shot right there was perfect.
Right. So this is something when Kat and I play, Catherine Colasia, when we played, I said, I'm not going to win these matches. It's going to be you coming through with these shots that leave me in a position to get you to the next shot. It's going to be you making these clutch shots. That's what's going to win us these matches. And sure enough, she played some good ones when we played Adam Burke and his partner, and even played some great ones when we played the Baca Boys. I had to go back and rewatch that. I was still sicker than a dog, and I don't remember playing it. I had to go back and rewatch that, and I played horribly.
Oh, no. Thought it was going to be a good story.
Oh, no. But but so this is Rebeka, not the other Rebeka, making that 10 down to the corner, making the 9 down the rail. Crystal just coming with
Rebeka
that 9
McClure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other Rebeka, not Rebeka, the other Rebeka.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, it's the lower skill players, the lower Fargo players that are coming through with these clutch shots that are allowing them to take these matches.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome, Crystal. All right, 5-4. 2 really good matches today. Robbie's going to step out for a sec. Okay. Dry break, I believe. So we got Kennyth and April at the table.
Yeah. You go. Put those headphones on. That microphone is yours.
All right. Post game interview with the victor, Rebeka McClure.
Hi Tony, thanks for having me.
Yeah, great match, Rebeka. That 10 ball. Walk us through that shot. Do you remember the 10 ball that kept you in the match? Where you shot it down the pocket, came across. You showed some emotion after. We voted that was the best shot of the day, by the way.
Thank
I
you.
mean, with the pressure on and the clutch you had to come with, you made a great shot. You remember that? How'd that feel?
Yeah, well, at first I was a little nervous, and I decided that there was nothing to be nervous about. I measured it, I was told how to shoot it, and so I shot it.
Man, you shot it really well.
Thank you.
Really well. It was very exciting.
And I turned into a child for a second. I was like, oh, I did it.
We saw that. We loved it.
Oh, God.
We absolutely love the emotion. We love it.
That's
So
nice.
this is something that Rebeka and I talked about as she was in the back room practicing about, calming the voices in their head and being the positive and taking the shot that we know to take and being able to be in the moment and not let those negative thoughts or those negative emotions get in there. And man, you came through with those clutch shots. Tony and I were just talking about it's not the high school player that really determines a match. It's the clutch shots that the lower skill player comes with, and you came with some great ones.
Well, they're just so good going forward in your future too, Rebeka. You can draw on that now. and remember that you came in the clutch, and you can make these clutch shots, and you have them in your library. And next time you're in a big tournament, and you're like, you step back and breathe it, and I go, I got this. I've done this before, and I know how to do it. I know how to get through these pressure shots, and I know how to clutch and make them. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, it's nice to get over that hump, because sometimes you kind of get stuck right at the cusp of being confident to try it or too scared and miss it. So.
Good point. And you're exactly right. That goes for all of us at every skill level. There's all these kind of little, humps we got to get over, and know that we can do it, and have more experience going into the next match or whatever. We can draw upon those really good memories and those times where we did it,
Yep.
when the pressure's all on us and the lights are on, and we came through, and it felt great, and we know how to do it. And so great job.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Final four, you're in the cash.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, good comeback too. You guys weren't. I mean, you started off. It wasn't looking so good.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, because I saw that, and I just looked at my partner and I said, let's just have fun with this. We're already down. What's the worst that could happen? We'll win. And,
There you go. There you go.
It was just that simple. I'm like, just change our attitude, our mind space, and just go for it. So
Awesome.
we did.
Very good. Very good.
All right, excellent. Well, thanks for having me. I'm gonna run away now.
Awesome. High
Appreciate
fives.
ya.
We'll see you in the final four. And good luck going forward.
Oh, thanks. Bye, everybody.
Yep. See you, Rebeka. Thanks for stopping by. Rebeka McClure, ladies and gentlemen, coming with the clutch shots in that match. And that was good to get a little inside feel on how she was feeling.
Yeah, I like grabbing those people after they come off, finding out, ask them the questions, and
Sure,
what
it's
was
great.
going through your mind.
It's great.
I really like doing it during the ladies' matches and talking to the ladies. Both sides were
You
more than
really like talking to those ladies.
Hey,
Robbie. I know.
I mean, after 20 years in the Navy, I'm tired of
There
talking
you
to the
go.
guys.
Oh, boy.
Woohoo! Don't tell the wife I said that.
Anyway, we got, that was cool. Good job grabbing her, because that was really good insight. And she, it was fun seeing that emotion come out after she clutched that first one. And then that 9-ball down the rail was top notch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this shot.
Nice.
Nice little shot by Aaron right there. Nice shot. I'm gonna throw a little prediction out there right now, Robbie. I see this going to overtime.
Yeah.
I see this one we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I see this just like Aaron and the will of Aaron and the will of April colliding here at the end of this race. Nothing wrong with that. I think that I see a shot.
Cut that 3 to the side.
No. It's a little crazier shot than that.
4 rails on the 7.
It's close to that. But it's pumping this 3-ball bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a shot where you can get to the rail there below the side pocket, and it comes down, side rail, and the cue ball's running into the 11, actually. I know it's crazy. But, when you're hitting balls around, sometimes you invent new shots. But
Right.
the natural path, and it's a little bit of English here, that's not the shot here, though. That's just a crazy shot. Cutting this thin, this into the side might catch you a piece of that 7-ball. Maybe. It might go a little wide of it, don't you think? Or do you think it catches it? Oh, he's looking at. Wow, there's no way. That's too thin of a hit. I think he was talking going side railing out.
Oh, Tony's being summoned. He's in trouble. So, here we go. Okay. Gonna give a little commentator lesson here. We've talked about this before. Where'd we go? Where's our someplace? Oh, that's why, because we're not on the drawing. No worries. There we go. So, you could take this 3-ball off the rail, off the 12 into here. And we talked about this before. So You take half the distance between the cue ball, between the carom ball and the rail, add that to the rail, and then that becomes your spot. And it'll come in here. It takes a little practice to be able to figure that spot, because if you're using English, that spot will change either up or down the rail just a little bit. See if she gets it. Oh, just missed the 12 ball. But nice leave. Nice leave. And it leaves a 3 ball accessible to that corner. This right here, those 2 balls. Playing the 14, you can bump the 8 ball. The 11 is really not an issue. You can play something around the table and get shape on that. But you bump that 8 right. Now it's locked up on the 7, and you're starting all over again. Nice little play. I kind of like, you know what? Call me crazy here. Making this and bringing this cue ball, calling safety and bringing the cue ball here so they can only see the 7. Get over the top. So she's got a little angle here. Play that cue ball back here. Maybe make this slide into that 11, kick out the 7. Oh, she's doing it now. Said, forget about you. Woo, knuckle. Very nice. She decided to take that now. Now, play this 11. Leave the cue ball here. 11 ball right there. Pure speed shot. But even if you roll over the top a little bit, that 7's just not a great angle. Oh, he tried to play that 14 ball. Still not, 14 covers up the 3. Just touch that 3 ball and see if you can't get it around the 14 and put that cue ball right there, maybe. Aaron's looking. Did I turn you off? I turned you off. Let's see. You back on?
Oh, it was scary news, and then it turned out it was not scary news, so that's good. We thought a freezer went down here.
Oh,
and on a Sunday after, there's no one to call on a Sunday night, but it happened to be a false alarm, so good action.
Woo!
Wow, did he just call that? He did. He sure did.
April's walking to the table.
The way he fired.
Very nice.
Aaron Hara, what a shot, dude.
No kidding. That was nice.
Boy, this is difficult.
I really don't think so. It's
You're jacked up over the 14. You got a back cut on the 7. You got to hold the cue ball for the 8. You don't think so?
With Aaron as my partner, the only thing I'm worried about is making the 7.
Just roll it in then, and let the cue ball roll up the table. I agree with you. I agree.
Aaron is got. I don't care. Well, unless I get over
It's
on the
still
long
difficult.
rail on the outside of the 13, But I kind of like cutting that 7 to the top left.
7 to the top left. So it's super difficult then. That's a tough shot.
It holds an 8. I think, you don't make the 7. Are you selling out anyway?
I don't know. Oh, she was going for shape.
Ooh, don't do that.
Good try.
Right?
I like the try there. She was like, I'm gonna make this, put a good stroke on it, and get the cue ball back to that side of the table. I thought, it was difficult. She had to bridge up and over that 14 ball over and kind of hold the bridge. It was a difficult bridge. That's what I was looking at. But going back to your shot, I don't even think that they looked at that, taking the 7 up to the top left. Yeah. Which is still a difficult shot. But like you said, I think it held the cue ball a little bit better on that side of the table. But both were difficult. But here we go. Ball in hand, Kennyth and April.
So, and here's another one. I think shooting in the top right would just stop. Just to keep it on this side of the 7 that it is now, is you're taking that shorter shot. You can get closer to the cue ball.
You're talking about April shot right there?
April shot. I mean, it works. You know, she killed it.
They're going to go up here. Quick work of that ball in hand.
Yep.
Crystal was feeling it. She was feeling it.
Yep.
I mean, the way she shot that, she was feeling it. She felt good. She was confident. Just real difficult. It was just a really difficult shot. Oh, my goodness. What did he do there? He was going forward. He didn't have any draw or nothing. I would have definitely drawn out there, right?
Right.
Maybe he caught it a little funny. She can still cut this in.
Oh, April could do anything.
What a shot, April. they're just putting a little drama in the out, I guess. Wow. 6-4. I'm gonna give April a little fire. She was expecting ball in hand shape, and then she wakes up.
Right.
Kennyth puts her on the end rail with a back cut. Good shot, April.
I think we burned Kenny enough.
Yeah, we'll talk to him later about that position.
Right.
Wow.
Well, let's not write that one down. Let's talk.
I mean, this is a guy that's won numerous Napa championships, and we're going to have to ask him about that position right there. Six four. Little break and run gets him on the hill right here. 4 ball down.
Yep.
Once again. 14 hanging in the hole.
Look at that cue ball spin.
Boy, stripes are amazingly laid out, but can they get to him? Can they get to him? The 10 does not play off the side from that angle in the 15. Maybe it does. If you had 10 shots at it, you could drip it in, but it's too flat. It sits funny. There's not an angle there.
Can you see the 12 ball? You can see the 12 ball.
Okay. That's not easy. It's a long shot. You got to put a little cut on it. If I had to make a stripe for all my money right now, I mean, I can't tell how close the 11 is right now, but I would shoot carom. I would carom off to 13 and shoot the 40. If I had to shoot, I had to make a stripe for all my money.
Right.
But
You like the carom 13 off?
If I had to make a stripe, yeah. But I mean, is it the right shot? I don't know.
Ooh.
Wow. Well, you're like, I'll take stripes. Thank you.
If this is open, I'm looking at the 5 to the 14 and making both of them.
This is open.
Yeah.
You're not going to shoot stripes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Call the 14.
Oh, call the 14.
Call the 14 and either aim to the outside of the 14 or try to make both of them.
Yeah, make sure the 5 gets out of town because
Right.
you don't want it to block the 13. I got you. It's not a bad look. I think
stretching so far over the table, over the 5, you got to potentially use a bridge. I mean, this is Aaron shooting it too, so not a bad thing.
no, I don't. It's not that terribly difficult. Does he get? Oh, he is getting the bridge, huh? On the 9.
Yep.
He should be okay. I want to address that 11 as soon as possible. So if I can leave like that 14 hanging, I'm probably going to go 9, 15, 10, 11, and then come back down table and work the 14.
Window? Window?
Did he just get a window?
Did he get a window?
Oh, yeah. It looks like it.
Wow. Look at that. She's looking at it too.
Yeah.
She sees it right away.
Easy. Don't want to make this. Don't want to make it. Okay. It's okay. He's got two shots. The 15 does go in the side. How far the cue ball drifts above the 15, or you shoot this combo, the 13-12. It's one of the two. I almost like shooting the combo just because I'm close to my work. I can stop. I can control the cue ball a lot more, and it's fairly easy. Fairly, really, you can control the 13 after you make it too. And then 15's hanging, but weird angle from that spot right there. Oh, no.
Oh.
He hit that. He didn't hit that clean at all. He went rail first on the 13. That's why the 13 ended up right where it is now. He went rail first with the 13, pocketing the 12. Oof. I'm kicking at the 13. I mean, I'm kicking at the 13 right now, and I'm looking at a full hit, and I'm trying to hook him. I'm trying to hook. The 13's not on the rail. You kick into it full. You should get a nice little double click, and the cue ball sticks right behind the 13 ball. Because I'm going to leave those two balls there. Yeah, that was a key soldier in my trying to win this game here. That 15 ball. That's why I just was never going to shoot those two balls. Now you're going to see Aaron try to get behind the 13-1, but at the same time, he's going to be putting his 10 in the traffic now. So now his 10 is going into probably a non-scoring position. And, he's going to go down there, but now you just put your guy in jail. Yep. You left your kid at the pool, and, now
I'm looking at some kind of 5-10. See if I can't put that in. See if I can't make it.
5-10.
She's going to play the 6-2.
No, I'm not even going to do either of those shots. I'm going to play the 7 ball. I'm going to skinny off the 7 and come all the way back down table. I don't want to give him a look at this 10. But she just shoots it straight in the hole like April. April just says, combination, good. What a shot. I'm going to give it a little fire. Because that shot could possibly open up the 10, but she shot it with confidence. And what are they going to do with the 1 now? So both teams have something to address down there. Is he looking at drag drawing this all the way up into the 1 and shooting this 3? Got to be careful. Shoot this clean. No? Okay. He was just shooting a controlled shot. Okay, so April's just going to play, she's going to just nudge on the 1. Oh, no. That was different. What was that? All right, how's Aaron going to play position here? Probably tried to get to the center of the table. Is he going 3 rail, like forward 3 here? Watch outside pocket. Watch outside pocket.
Wow.
Man, he got a lot out of that, really. Like, to get it going forward and spinning like that, for how close he was, it was very unnatural. What do you think, Rob?
I think I would have started with the 7.
You got to shoot the 7 next now, right?
I mean,
Maybe. I mean, you could still shoot the 5 and come across.
Right. Oh, nice.
No, the 7 for sure, right? You could still shoot the 5, but I'm
I
already
like-
there. I'm in position. I'm definitely shooting the 7 right now. 7, 5, and the 8 in the same pocket is my plan. Maybe not now, but I'm still shooting the 8 in the same pocket. You can go 3 rails here.
3
You can
rails,
go
yeah.
flat 2, but you're dealing with side pockets then. But yeah, 3 rails with the forward here is very safe. Very safe.
Very nice.
Huge shot right here.
Yep. Get on the hill.
Get on the hill. Nice shot. Nice out. April and Kennyth. 7-4.
On the hilly hill.
Okay, we're getting closer to that, what we were talking about. There'll be one person left here after this match that could possibly win both, Rob. Could win the Friday fight night and could win the Sunday Sinners 1050 Jack and Jill.
Right.
We got a timeout.
Taking Big T.
Little team timeout here.
So you called for overtime.
I did call for overtime.
Called for overtime.
So
Should have laid $1 on that.
check your watch. Well, now you can give me some odds, and you can we can do something. I mean, I need a little something.
Little something.
Yeah. 7-4. You never know. Got to win this first game. 7-5.
I mean, we saw the comeback last match.
We sure did.
You know?
We sure did. And we see it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And then, those finish line nerves, trying to run those last 2 balls, knowing that what's in front of you and moving on to the final 4. Stay in the moment. Don't get too far ahead. And it's hard to do. Sometimes the hardest game is the game to win. The last game you need to win for a set or for a match or whatever it is. It can be hard sometimes. The more you do it, the easier it gets, though. I always say winning breeds more winning.
Well, the winning, the wife is a good example of this. We call it trust of the process.
Trust of the process.
So learning the speed, getting her stance correct, so she's on the shot line instead of having an unathletic look as she's down over her cue. She's athletic in her purpose, and so we're trusting the process. And as she's losing, I remind her that it's not because of your shooting, it's because you're changing things. You're changing your approach to the table. You're changing your thought process. You're changing. Now she's starting to win, and now she wants to play more. She wants to, hey, let's go over to Greg and Christine's house and practice. They invited us over. Now she's wanting to come and play.
Hey,
and
let's
do
go
this.
over to Piazza's and practice.
Go to
That's what I thought he
Piazza's.
was going to say.
Well,
he got me there.
They're our teammates.
Oh,
So
okay.
we practice
Okay.
together,
I was
right?
just-
as a team.
I was following along. I thought we were coming here, but that's okay.
I tried her to get down
That's
here when I
okay.
come down here, and but she's now trusting the process, and that winning is starting to happen. So now she wants to
Nice.
play more. She's like, hey, I like playing this person. Throw me, hey, instead of I'm not doing too well. Hey, I shot really good. She played in the ladies' league yesterday, and she said, you know what? I went 1-1, but I played well in both matches, and that positive attitude instead of getting down. So winning breeds winning.
Yeah, I like it. Good job, Rob. You're a good teach. You got good. Well, you got good insight, and you got good. Yeah, I like it. I like what you're saying.
Well, some of the ideas that I have that I work in my game is kind of hard to articulate because it's jumbled in my head, but it's trying to straighten it out and everything. But it's
How about this fancy shirt that Crystal's wearing?
right.
Best racks around. I like that purple. Good looking shirt. Is that a bar up in Greeley, maybe, or is that someone's
Team name, maybe.
Oh, maybe team name? Yeah.
I like this. Taking a little time during the timeout, back to the table. I'm gonna try a couple of things. See if I can't get into line. Do some stuff.
Well, Aaron and Crystal are no strangers. They've had that one match. Man, I believe it went. It was either 10-8 or 11-9, but it was nail biting all the way when it went to overtime. They found a way to get to overtime, and man, it was a really exciting match. And so they know what to do. They've been there. Their nerves have been on the line, and they executed. So we'll see. And then Kennyth and April, they could come right off this break. I'm sure they're talking. Let's break and run. Let's
Right, let's put it to bed.
Yeah, let's put it to rest. And they're very capable here. April's been breaking like a champ. Who do we got in? Does this complete the Final Four? So I don't have the chart, but does anyone know out there? Does this match complete the Final Four for the Jack and Jill? We've got Pom and Rebeka. We've got last week who came in. Robbie's looking it up. Okay, breaking on the hill.
Jack and Jill series. Let's see. Come on, bring it up. Bracket.
April with the break. Gonna come dry here, I think. Nope, 12. Nope, dry. Dry break. Okay. So they are gonna get a shot. You always got to fade the break and run there, and opportunity here now. That's what you got to look at it like. Balls are all open. Let's run out. Let's execute right here and get it to 7-5. Grind out a game here.
So it looks like we have Kayla and Jerry and Tens and Stephanie.
That's the
still
one.
to play.
Okay, that's the one I was missing for sure.
Yep, because April and Aaron are playing right there. Pom and Krishna just played, and Bobby Nunez and Chris Berman played last week.
Bobby and Khalees are in the Final Four.
Yep.
And Pom and Rebeka joined them. The winner of this will be there. And then one more match, Kayla and Jerry versus who?
Tens and Stephanie.
Tens and Stephanie Ford. Let's go. Let's go, Stephanie. I can't call her Stephanie. I've always called her Stephanie, dude. Dude, that's going to be a great match. Great match. High-powered. A lot of offense. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Aaron can definitely shoot this 13. Just a little pinch draw this 13 out and be good on the side pocket shot here. Just don't want to leak it over there into traffic by the 4-7. Just control it a little bit here. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. 12 forward and off the rail. I'm going to try to get Aaron straight in on the 9 ball. Little steep on both the 11 and the 9, but now I'm shooting the 9 and playing on the 14.
I kind of like this because you can drift to the rail and leave her pretty much straight in on the 14.
I'm playing 9 to the 14 here.
Oh, he's going cross-side.
Perfect. Oh, yeah.
Even better.
Yeah, that was how I saw it. Perfect. And any kind of angle here is okay.
Yep. Just stop the cue ball right where it's at.
Yep.
Go.
Okay, this could be a great answer right here. Very good.
Nice.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Little stop shot to get him to 7-5. That was quick.
Huh?
Break dry and a nice run out. Here comes shift the momentum in this match. Very good.
There it is.
Very good. Little team fire. Little 7-5. Little table run. Break dry. Table run. They didn't waste much time either. And now they're breaking. Can they find a break and run to tighten this up to one game? I go back to that one rack. You guys have all been staying with us this whole time. The 6 ball. He just had to go around 2 rails for the 8.
Yep.
And he hung it, overcooked it a little. That was a huge. That was a game where I would go back and take a look at that one. I mean, if you give it to him right now, obviously, hindsight, everything works out. But it would be 6-6,
Right.
and we'd be really in the grease right now. But they're not thinking about that no more. They're thinking about breaking and running this rack. Pretty good connection, but it's going to be dry. Oh, the 7 ball, the 14 ball. Okay, back at them. Dry. Now it's on their turn. Dry break for them to win the set and get to the final 4 right here. What do you like, Rob?
I kind of like that 3. You can play that 7, kick the 1 out. But I mean the 6 is locked up down there. It's either you either got to figure out the 6 or the 11.
Do you have a stripe shot? The queen.
Yeah, that 10 comes down between the 12 and the 2.
Okay, they're taking the 3. Kind of what you said. I was thinking the same thing. The 6 ball. We got to do something with that. Mm-hmm. And then the 4 and the 5 aren't in exactly a great position either.
They're not bad. I mean, this is.
They're not?
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, the 4 bank's easy.
Cross side?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You got a 2 ball shot. You can take the 7 and you got to move the 1, but doing that, it's possible you come up, without a shot. Are you ever trying to bank the 4 right now?
That's a possibility, but you're pushing the 5 towards a 15. I don't necessarily like that.
Right.
I kind of like making the 7 and just hitting the 11 hard enough to separate from the 1, and you still have the shot on the 2.
Okay.
The 5 banks.
Yeah.
And with that.
Or are they just going straight to take the pocket right now? That's what they're looking at. Is he calling the 6? And then if he does, he has to drag the cue ball up to get shape on the 4 and the 5. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Got awfully quiet in the bar.
Yeah, nobody's playing the jukebox.
All right. You were at the table. They didn't break. They didn't run out off your dry break. So here we go. Another shot. Another opportunity. That's okay.
So I think I would have tried to play something that I could get that 7, make that 7, and get that out of there.
15 ball. I think she's going to try to come between the 8 and the 5. No, below it. Got to slow down. Okay. I don't think they have a pocket on the 12. Probably going to see some kind of containing. I mean, is it possible to carry them off this 12, little swerve here and make the 7? I don't hate that. I don't hate it, but you got to make sure on that shot also that the cue ball doesn't follow the 7 ball in. Because by leaving the 7 there, it gives them an opportunity to kind of make that and bump the 1 and try to get out. Oh, he went that way. Don't hate it.
Yep, I'm not upset at that.
I think there's a shot here on the 111.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, nice. Nice. Still see the 12 up there.
Good shot, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they got balls everywhere. Real tough to play a safe here now. Man. I don't see any shots, so I am definitely going to try to come off the 12 ball and put that cue ball on the 1. Sending the 12 ball down, I know it's coming down table. I think it could help. Possibly you get a roll down there, it lines up on something, blocks something. What else is there? You just slow roll into the 12, leave them long, but they will have a shot, and it could be your last shot too. So, I mean, this could be your last shot of the match, possibly, so there is some pressure here. I'm going to try to get it over to that side rail and just take the 5, 6, 7, 1 out of play and just give him the 4-ball option. Oh, good try.
Oh, look at this. Oh,
Almost.
almost.
It was a good try. So one thing, does he have the angle on? He does. He can shoot he can cheat the 7 and definitely go into the 11 here if he wanted. If you pass on it now, you're betting on that you can get better shape later in the rack. But the reason I like it now is because we have soldiers on the field, and I have insurance balls. You clean a couple balls out here, Rob, and then you're 7. Maybe you leap 1 ball in the 1. It's very possible not to come up with a shot because you come into the 11, you get funny things happen. The 1 ends up in a weird spot. I like going at it now, Rob.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the only other option is to play the 4 and draw it back to leave that. But if you get straight in on the 7, you're kind of done.
Well, there isn't really a straight in on the 7 where the 7 sits. There's like you can hit that on every single side of the ball to make it. Okay, so that's what they're doing. Oh, what a shot. Beautiful. Nice shot, April. Just controlled the speed of everything there and ball in hand position. Little straight in. Got to drag draw it. You got to draw it here. This is not easy. Is the 5 goes straight in, right? Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, looks like it passes it really well.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, what a shot, April.
What?
April puts a little stroke on it.
Yep.
Wow. That was clutch. Nice shot. She said, I got you. All right, 2 balls away from moving on to the Final 4.
Mm-hmm.
And this looks pretty good, dude. This is what we all dream of, just that. Uh-oh. No, he's okay. They're okay. For the win. For the win in the Final 4, and April will be the one going to both Final 4s. Let's see if she can put it down. Oh, no.
Just rolled right over
Pressure.
the top of it.
Oh, my God. I've never. That was a completely different stroke. That was a completely different shot and stroke that she's done in the past. The pressure's real. That was all about it. I mean, got to just focus there and put it down. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. Left the door wide open here for Aaron and Crystal. They're not out yet. Not out of this. Good shot.
It is nice.
Okay. Decisions. Of course, you shoot the 11 here all day, right? Of course. Beautiful. 7-6. Oh, my goodness. Drama. That was drama. The plot thickens. The plot
Nice.
thickens. We're at 7-6. Aaron and
7-6.
Crystal breaking to tie it up. Wow. I had it in the books, Rob. I had it in the books. I had Kennyth and April moving on right there. But you never know. All the balls got to be shot. Got to put every single ball down. Oof. Pressure mounting on. That's. Yee. Kennyth and April. See how they come off that. Cut the tension with the knife.
Knife.
Oh my God, dude. Wow. I tell you what, if Summer's out there listening, she's like, oh my God, what was that? Michael Myers. All right, 7-6. They could pick a spot where they wanted a break and run, it would be right here. It's going to be dry. But it's going to be dry, and it's going to be a very difficult rack. It's not wide open. So, yeah, hold on to your
Chihuahuas.
hold on to your shorts here, because
Chihuahuas.
this is gonna get gnarly here. I mean, gangbusters on the 13 and into the stack. Let's rearrange the furniture. Let's run out. Let's just go get them, April. 13, huge pocket.
Looks like he's going to play the combo.
He's going to start with the combo. Very good shot. And he positions the one in a very awesome spot for later on, possibly. Insurance ball. Okay, the solids are accessible, but 6 is a little funny. And the 8 for sure, of course. What do you like? When are you trying to go and open it up? ASAP?
I kind of like playing the 4 or playing the 2, playing the 5 to get on get outside the 6, pull a Thunstrom shot up into the corner.
A McClure shot?
McClure's, yep, sorry, and running right into that 8-9. See if I can't clear all that
I
out.
see what you're saying. Rebecca's got a shot named after her now, the McClure shot. That's pretty cool. Okay. I'm not quite sure.
Run into the 6.
You thought he was trying to run in the 6?
Yeah.
I don't know what the plan was there. And then I didn't really know exactly what their plan was there, but they still have these balls out here in a 1 ball where they can really do a lot of different things with. Good shot, April. Okay, so this is. Are you splashing from the underneath, or are you trying to go
Maybe we get down
on the top side?
Get down somewhere in here for the 7. Back cutting it right in that 15. Coming off this side of the 15, cue ball goes this way, 8 ball goes that way.
Okay. There's also a shot here where you can come 2 rails and come driving into the 10, 9, 15, 8.
Right.
But the 6 ball, I don't know if the 6 goes by the 14. I don't
think so. It
Yeah.
seems like they would have shot it already. That she would have shot it before the
4 ball. Okay, they're doing your shot, Rob.
Straight in.
2 flat though, right?
Right.
So, can you get forward? Can you get on the other side of the 14 and set up that shot you were talking about? The Rebeka McClure shot, we're calling it today. All the way up top left, tough angle, cue ball into the stack, but this looks straight in. I don't know if she can get anything off this.
Got a little bit of an angle.
Here it is. Here it
I
is.
think that's too straight.
For the corner?
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of an angle there. Yeah, there is. Here we go. I'll tell you what, if you split the 15-8, the 8 goes off the 9 and gets out of the stack. The cue ball goes between and goes right in between the 2 balls and into the 10, and you might just be straight in on the 8.
Right.
Huge shot right here. Huge shot right here.
What?
And he's straight in on the 8.
What?
What? The shot. The McClure shot.
Yep.
Robbie named it the McClure shot.
You make one and you're...
The Rebeka McClure shot. We're going to have to... Yeah, every time we see Rebeka now, we got a shot named after you. And that was... what a shot that was.
Oh, yeah.
What an out this is to close the door. And befitting, April gets to shoot the game-winning 8-ball in the hole, and they are going to the Final Four. What an out by Kennyth and April to close the door. What a freaking shot by Kennyth to get straight in by the 8, and it totally erases the 8-ball that she just missed, and she gets to put it in and celebrate 2 Final Fours. April, congratulations. Kennyth, congratulations. In the money with a chance still to win the Jack and Jill. What a great match.
And the Friday night fights for April.
April is, she's sitting on a...
Double up.
Oh, Robbie. Let's get it, Robbie. Get it. Let's go.
Can't show you all my dance moves.
All right. So 1 match left for the Final Four. Stay tuned. We got so next Friday night, we got 2 matches, 6 o'clock match. We've got Bobby Disco and Braden Gonzalez Braden Gallegos versus Justin and Troy. And then the 9 o'clock Peaches and Amo versus Sam and Charlie. And then 1 match on Sunday, and we will be there. Both tournaments will fully be on the Final Four.
Bethany's got to hustle back from Saratoga then, because she's going to be up there with us.
Oh yeah, there's a couple weeks to play with.
Yeah.
But what a match! Yep. What a shot by Kennyth there. I'm gonna call that the shot of the day. It takes first. He shot the Rebeka McClure shot, so technically maybe Rebeka gets it. Right. And then, man, what a shot!
Right.
Just parted the Red Sea and left her straight in. Congrats, Robbie. It was fun.
Yep. Thank you for having me, Tony. I greatly appreciate you reaching out and thinking of me about this. I love doing this.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Man, get to be front seat for all these great matches.
All right. Well, everyone, you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. We'll see you soon next Friday night. Come join us. Thank you, everybody.
Yep. Catch you on the flip side.